Live now, my brother, man, because I'm gonna hit this
We should
bomb.
be live, ready to go.
Okay.
I hopefully this shit's working. I pre-scheduled the stream. Let's see. I just got the alert. Yo, 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 yo. Up in the building. Harris is Drinking Again podcast. 37 weeks in a row. One sec. We gotta hook up this shit. I did.
So while you're doing that, let me fill the time. And after I, took a little bomb from my bong, I'm feeling real creative right now. Okay, let brother Ray G's get started. Here we go.
All right.
Harris is drinking again.
That's right.
Harris is drinking again.
That's right.
Yeah. We can't stop Harris from drinking. No, we can't. No, we can't. Harris is drinking again. My brothers. Harris is drinking again. All right, my brother, man. That's my little rendition of that From My Soul to You. I know I got a little early in the show, but right now I'm really feeling it because this thing right here come from this little wonderful bottle like here. Oh. All right. Right there. I cannot show you. But you know what time it is, man.
Yeah. We getting ready. Up in the building again early, up on the Harry's Drinking Again podcast. I am your host, Harry Too Scary, aka Mr. Harris. Co-host tonight, brother Ray G. 37 weeks in a row, 37 weeks strong. T.N.R. Thursday Night Rants. Pushing at 130 subs, baby. Shout out to the new subscribers up in the building. 129, getting ready to break in that 130. We're trying to get that 150 by the end of the year. Thank you, everybody, so much. Be sure to go subscribe to Ray's channel, Talk Teach Truth, as well.
Yes.
And
no content yet for right now, but there's a little bit. But like something like this is getting ready to pop off. So we're for YouTube.
He's doing a lot of shorts of the shows. I'm doing clips, shooting them to him. So you could definitely go check out some shorts from the channel on his page and on his channel. Tonight, Ray's in the mood. He's chiefing already over there. Usually we bring him on 10, 15 minutes, but we say fuck it. Tonight, man, just simply talking consistency, having a long view, and building relationships.
For having consistency.
Consistency overall. Having long view as opposed to maybe short view. If you kind of going
long view, correct.
And
okay.
and building relationships, brother, and a little bit about what that entails, what sort of relationships, what goes into building a relationship with somebody these days.
Perhaps maybe the value of building a relationship as opposed to
the value,
not building a relationship.
And maybe just how you build a relationship, how if we have any people up in the chat and this and that, how different people go about building relationships in this day and age, man, because it's all about networking. I kind of wanted to feed that off of last week's show with the artist management.
Why does the word after you said building a relationship, why does the word to me right now, why is the word like soul, like we're as people, we're running out of soul, because that's how you to build a relationship, you both got to have a soul. Like you and I, we already we know like there's a soul between us that vibes together real well. That's why we still that's why we still hanging out with each other. But building a relationship, man, I like those points, man. All right, man.
Something for us to just ponder upon. Tonight's show, unofficially sponsored by Dented Brick Distillery, a local Salt Lake City distillery, and they pride themselves on making alcohol, but it's at a premium, somewhat premium I mean, I picked this up for $18.99, and it's a whole liter of gin, and it's not too fucking bad. I ain't gonna lie, man. It's not as good as New Amsterdam, but shout out to Dented Brick. You want some cheap ass shit? Look for Dented Brick in your local liquor store. And Ray, I didn't get a chance. Your screen's frozen, but your audio is on go. Shout out to the live chat.
Yeah, one I got my one look over to the right.
And the people also, we have a stem hard cider. I can't get off that chili guava, man. This shit's fire. Stem ciders out of Lafayette, Colorado, man. Chili guava fire with the kick.
Refreshing.
Oh my gosh, it's just refreshing. It's light. It's light, but it's like spicy. Like it has cayenne pepper and fucking chili peppers.
Spicy? It's got the drink's got some spice to it.
Oh, burn your ass, man! Burn the back of your
throat.
For real? Yeah.
Really?
Ooh, bro! It's got this chili guava, bro. Spice
I love spicy
things up with our juicy chili guava.
I love me some spicy.
Yeah, man.
Can't get enough of spice.
Give you a nice. Well, some people would give.
Is it that spicy to where it makes a brother nose run? You know what I'm saying? But it's spicy when it makes your nose run, man.
Oh no, it's spicy. Good. This one, you really feel it on the back of your palate. In the back of your right there, the intense part of the palate. If you can pass that, if you can pass that in your palate when you're having something spicy, man, you're gonna taste this. You're gonna have these notes that you've never actually. You can't explain it, right? Am I correct on that? Yeah.
It hurts when it gets there. But if you can tolerate it and enjoy the moment, however you can process that. But if you can, there's a level of spiciness where I don't know. It's hard for you to explain it, and it's all kinds of these wonderful flavors, and then it's the aftertaste. It's the aftertaste that you want to follow. It's like, oh man, the aftertaste after you eat something spicy. It's just, whoa. That's why I love spicy food.
I'm gonna put your video on pause for a minute. Man, you sound amazing. Video stagnant. No, I love the spice, man, with the alcohol. With this it's a cider, so it's like
that's a new understanding right there.
Sweet, got a little spicy kick. But yeah, man. So let's see. So
by the way, not to interrupt you, man. Hold on 1 second, man. Let me. I know we kick around whatever. This right here, display. It's unscripted, but I would like to talk about the aesthetics of your background, my brother. I mean, you're leveling it up, though. What's up with that, though? Like the messaging in the back, live. Harris is drinking. Beneath that is an electric guitar saying something. What is that telling you? And then on the other side of that, okay, it says drink responsibility with a foam emphasis on the top part. And why is that? What is that all about? It's to control the acoustics right there. And then you back it up with you say it black and yellow, to me, black and gold. The gold is whatever color it is. You're sitting down on there or matching your Harris is drinking again shirt with your man. Yeah. I gotta say, man, leveling it up there, brother.
With the Harris.
There you go. With the soul patch, sporting the soul patch and the bald head, bro.
That's the soul patch is my signature, for sure.
For sure.
Maybe bald head soul patch, but we doing the 360 branding all the way around this motherfucker, man.
360 branding, that's what I'm saying.
But yeah, man, we had to get a little gaming chair, bro. After doing these 2, 3, 4 hour lives, I've been sitting on a damn bar stool this whole year, this whole 9 months doing this show, bro. I've been doing this shit on a bar stool. My shit was getting fucked up, so I got me a little, and it's got a little back massager in it too, Ray. I could plug this in and it give me a little vibration,
It looks comfortable.
now that I'm sitting in it, it's not too bad. You know, I was a little
But
disappointed.
do you feel kingly? Do you feel kingly, man? Does it give you that I rule this, that Game of Thrones feeling? You know what I'm saying?
I'm starting to feel that. Yes. Now that we hit the
Okay,
live button and
that's important.
we're on go. I like this chair. Shout out to
Yeah,
Amazon
that's
Prime.
a man should feel kingly at any chance he gets, man. We should. A man should go.
Harris
A
drinking
man
again.
should have the right
Mm,
to be kingly. Mm-hmm.
absolutely. I'm gonna, we're gonna buzz you out real quick. Click the link, get back in, see if it resets. So that way, I just don't want it to be like this
Okay.
whole, before we
Okay. I'm gonna come out of this one. I'm gonna come out of this one.
I just don't want it to, you know. So man, shout out to any viewers who got up in the building or seeing three. Hopefully the levels are good. We get a thumbs up in the chat, something, anything, F emoji, the white or the black hand, anything. Um, you know, good. Schedule show last for schedule show. Actually, we're gonna play Chill Break product, the unofficial theme song of the Harris Hi.
The Ray G joined.
Yeah. Back up in the building. There we go. You know what I mean? All it takes sometimes you gotta do a little prime, a little reprime. I'm getting ready to just run through the official, unofficial song. Chino Boy Kissed the Bottle. Harris is Drinking Again podcast. Before we get all up in the building tonight, man, we're gonna have a great show. Me and brother Ray. We got Chino Boy. Go like, subscribe. I believe he's 101 subs. We're both up in the 100 club.
Yeah, I'm drinking, I'm smoking, I'm puffing.
That's right.
Hey, I'm smoking, I'm puffing on that poly. Now my only thing is Mary Jane, cause the last one left me broken. Yeah, I'm drinking, I'm smoking, I'm puffing on that poly. Now I'm taking drugs to hide the pain, cause I don't wanna feel emotion. Yeah, I'm thinking, and I notice all these snakes when I start to focus. And the day you left, the lit, it was rain. I'm just dumb, girl, I'm not broken. Yeah, I mean it, it's hopeless, but still I sit here hoping I kiss the bottom. Cause this liquor is my potion. Hey, baby, is you missing me? I know that you ain't, but if I ask, will you say differently? I'm in so much pain, yeah, girl, I'm drowning in my misery. All it does is rain. When you cry, it's like a symphony. The echoes in my brain. No emotion when I smoke this tree. I'm numb like Novocaine, but it's just the way I'm coping. Cause I'll never feel the same. But I'm trying to make the most of all the bullshit that is changed.
Salute, my brother, salute.
My sorrows till they lay me in my grave. Hey, smoking and smoking alone, wishing that you would come home. I just want real loyalty, so tired of being alone.
Let's go. We gonna turn up, man, tonight, man. Another Thursday night.
No time to these hoes. I just hide my feelings, cause I struggle at trying to stay strong. I'm drinking, I'm smoking, I'm puffing on that poly. Now my only thing is Mary Jane, cause the last one left me broken. Yeah, I'm drinking, I'm smoking, I'm puffing on that poly. Now I'm taking drugs to hide the pain.
On that talkin.
Yeah, I'm thinking, and I notice all these snakes when I start to focus. And the day you left,
about you, but that's why
I'm not broken. Yeah, I mean it, it's hopeless, but still I sit here hoping I kiss the
I
bottom.
mean it. It's hopeless.
From all these purposes, I got this feeling you're upset. I've been popping them just
Shout out
to try and
Munch.
keep you out my head. Ever since the day you
Look at my
left,
cocktail
I can't
tonight. Look
even
how good this looks, Ray.
If your love was real, if
You
it
see
was
that?
I'm down counting pills with alcohol. My vision's turning red. I'm smoking, I've been bleeding in this bed. I don't know
Yeah, I
if
got this
I'm
very
help me.
secret AC lab
And I
blend
don't
for
think that love is
like
real. It's all inside my head. So
cannabis.
smoking, I'm puffing on that poly.
Got it from the right spot.
Cause the last one left me broken.
I'm session.
Go follow Dead One Munch on
I'm trying to
Instagram.
get all the green in there.
Don't wanna feel me motion. And I notice all these snakes when I start to focus.
Go follow Dead One Munch on Instagram.
I'm not broken. Yeah, I mean it. It's hopeless.
Cheeto Boy, Instagram, Daigo417.
Kiss the bottle like it's my day, cause this liquor is my potion.
I'm smoking. I'm toking.
And that is the official, unofficial, one of the official, unofficial resident theme songs of the Harris is Drinking Again podcast. Anyway, Chino Boy Kiss the Bottle featuring Munch. You bet you. Yes, sir.
Let's get started.
Harry's drinking.
I think I like this angle, bro, man. What do you think, man? You like it? What do you think, man? It's showing my ceiling.
Yeah, it's a good angle, man. Hey,
Hawaiian, yeah.
That's a good angle, bro.
Look at my background, man.
That's a good angle. And I ain't gonna lie, man. You know, like as I'm sitting here, you know, kind of rocking, leaning in the chair. Yeah. I'm feeling a little different now, man. I'm you know, a little different.
Explain yourselves, please. Explain yourself, my brother.
I don't know, man. Just now I can sway, you know, now I can sway back and forth and explain my day. It's been a couple weeks since I bust the flow. Thursday night, now I'm up in the dough. Got to tell you, I'm just a failure. That's how I used to think, but no more. I'm on a sailboat trying to get in. Me and Ray sitting here, I'm drinking gin, trying to fuck a win as we explain where our life's going. Trying to contain in our brain all the thoughts and mentality. Here we go again, cause these fools want reality right at your face. It's the occupation, walking out that place. Only work 2 hours today. Couldn't wait to escape and come home to do my own thing. Working on my own thing. Working on my job Thursday nights at 9. Not trying to rob and be out with these other suckers. Be sitting right here. Yeah. And I've been 30 fucking years. Yes, sir.
Man, you got it. You a handle, man. You got your handles on that bar, you know. What's up, man? What's up, man? You had the handles on them bars, dog. Boy, you really feeling it, man. Damn.
You know, sometimes I gotta come out of the woodwork and just spit a little freestyle. Wicked and wild, wicked and wild. Oh yeah, we're gonna get some flows in tonight, man.
Oh yes. We keep it simple, we keep it real, we keep it locked.
Real and simple, man. And you know, let's go over last week's show real quick. Quick recap. Shout out to the fellas that jumped in last week, Dover boys, Pitt.
Yeah.
We had some good dialogue. I still got some clips coming from last week's show. We got so much damn content, man. It's
crazy, dog.
I'm gonna have to put it, you know. I'm gonna
need crazy, dog. It's crazy, man.
But
it's fun.
And yeah. I think this tonight, man. And let's the artists come through in the live chat and specifically ask that they want to be on me and Ray just rocking, doing their own thing, man. Talking some shit tonight, and shout out to Kango Walls. Man, he's been in the live chat. Shout out to you, sir. He's one of our newest supporters of the show. Sent me an email behind the scenes and just said, "Man, you're really good at this, and you guys really got some shit going here, type of shit."
Yeah, man.
You know, it's good to.
Thank you so much. I mean, you know.
Yeah, it's good that people take notice, man, and we're just 2 men trying to execute.
Yeah, and we appreciate you appreciating us, man. You know.
Yeah.
A couple of dudes that just wanna. It's what we do, man. I mean, yeah, it's how can I say? You know, I was thinking about that, man. I know we're gonna get off the subject, but I know we're gonna start with consistency. But you know what? Before we start, oh, this is consistency. Why don't we like kind of like a dance and fucking like hula hoop our way into the conversation, my brother? Man, what's up? Since I'm
Mm-hmm.
already feeling the way I'm feeling, you feeling the way you're feeling, man. You got the new chair in the back, freestyling and all that. Me in my mind, I'm freestyling right now, man. Cause you know what? Cause I got the botanicals. For real though. So, anyways,
But
so
damn.
you yeah. So, man, consistency. Where do
Well,
we start with that, bro?
well, that's just the easy one to kind of throw in there because with the whole topics and stuff, we're kind of like, and that's just something we've been beating home. 37 weeks in a row, 36 weeks in a row, boom, 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 road to 52. Like, I haven't done too many things in my life consistently.
Right.
Therefore, I don't, I haven't, I haven't really stuck with nothing long enough to reap the true rewards. That's real. Um, Growing up, sports, basketball during the season, right? I could keep up with stuff, but it's almost like I have this self sabotage mentality that when things are going too good, or when I'm like close to 52, like when I'm almost a year in a row, like for
Right.
some reason I'll fuck up like episode 49 or 50 and be like, fuck that shit,
I got to 52 and shit. Yeah, I got like past 78. I guess that comes after already. So, nah, anyways. Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel
you
you.
know. And
Yeah,
so
man.
for
No
me,
good. No good.
I gotta be aware of my ability to get sidetracked and stray away from my consistency. Um, and it today, somebody, one of our subscribers had mentioned, just a little something. I love any and all feedback. So I don't know, whatever, if he was really asking or if he was throwing some left or right shade. I don't know, but I was just like, yeah. I was like, yo, it takes time, bro. Like, I was like, I don't know, just stay tuned, motherfucker. I don't. I got my own expectations and everything, and but I'm very patient with this one right here. Like I see
Mm,
the long view.
mm.
Um, so that's why me and Ray are just like we're confident in our shit, man, and this the conversations we have behind the scenes. We both realize that like we're looking at
It
2 years, 3 years, 5 years.
it's the little things. It's the you know I don't know if it's because I'm
Harry's
getting
drinking.
old or because I've lived life a little longer, but I'm really starting to have this complete pure understanding of what art is and like art and life. You know, like they go hand in hand with each other. Now the art may differ in different forms, but it follows life wherever you go. And the art is different for everybody. Really, it's different for everybody. Some art are given to those that like to look at bugs and dirt and insignificant shit that you and I don't give a flying fuck. And to them, that is like that. That is a story. That is the mean. That is that to them is this to us, right? Why do we do what we do, bro? And you know, they say you're good at this. What does that even really mean? What you're good at what you do. Good how? How do you measure yourself being good? Like who is good at this really? I mean, right now with the world with the way our world is, we can literally have the camera on us 24/7, be recorded 24/7 and data content and everything.
I think that's why it's subjective. It's like more subjective. Shit's way more subjective these days, as far as like
I agree.
and people are kind of more fickle. So you could be good today and bad tomorrow,
Yeah,
type of deal. So
yeah. Oh,
There's
you can go real fast. You can go real fast and die real fast as well. Like here today, gone today. Here today, gone today. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you'll feel it, but how about the way the ones that are able to get it there to a level? It may not be right away, but in little steps. It's like being in the ring in the fight. The person you're fighting with right now is that contender that just fucking for some fucking reason they just know when you're gonna move. They just can time they can time your reaction, and they freaking counter, and they always get your ass. But you don't go down. You want to, but you met your fucking match. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And it just happens that this thing that we're doing, like, it feels good.
yeah. For me, yeah, I don't know, man. People gonna think what they want, but for me, the consistent factor and the fact that I feel natural sitting here. Like if I didn't feel natural doing this shit, I wouldn't do it, right?
Yeah.
Um, and there's some whatever that number is. There's like thousands of I don't know, 1,000 podcasts a week or a day or some shit. People trying to, and it's like the test of time, right? Is how many gonna be there the 100th episode, 200 episode,
Right. Right.
And then my mind's focused on that one because it's the first year and everything. I'm weeding everything out. I'm filling stuff out. I'm still, even though I'm very comfortable in front of the mic, getting more comfortable, getting better speaking, topics coming better.
Right.
And so that when someone would say maybe, oh man, you got a good show, or like, or at least they see the potential. That's what I think that I think that that's resonating off me. Like they see the dedication, like they see the, okay, he's trying to he's spending a little money, trying to do some shit like, for the aesthetics. He's
Yeah.
he's
Please
actually
don't take it wrong that I don't appreciate, your comment about I appreciate what you do. No, that's so complimentary. I mean, thank you. But the way, I guess coming from a guy who is like, I'm hard at taking compliments, man. It's one of my major problems. I'm learning how to cope with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning how to trust it. Because a lot of it to me is like it's a lie. Why? What's their reason to lie if they like it? What's their whole purpose on lying to you if they like it? Like that always fucks with me, you know. And then it goes, now, do you like it? And I'll say, fuck yeah, I love it. Not only do I love it, to myself, I feel like I'm good at it. Whatever that means. Whatever that means, whatever the definition of what you're good at it, you're good at whatever that you put your own sentence there yourself. And that's really what it is about, man. You know what I mean? And the conversation is like, why would there be any interest having two male point of view on the show? Is it because of their age gap? Because they're 20 years, in between the two of them, 2 decades? Mm. And what are you gonna get out of there? A whole lot of fucking information. The age gap between, because when you were born, I just graduated high school. You know what I mean? I mean, literally, you could be my son at your age right now, but I would have been too young. Ooh, thank the Lord I didn't do it. I wasn't ready, man.
I know.
I wasn't ready.
Anytime I had to, I believe everything. Not everything happens for a reason, but in this case, when I had my kid, I believe that happened for a reason.
Always.
And I know myself very well. I would have definitely left my kid if I had it before 25. Like I would have left him. I wouldn't have given a fuck because I was just still on the go. But luckily it was time. It was time.
Yeah.
And yeah, man.
When you had your son, I bet you just felt like all of your selfishness kind of like went away because it's not about you anymore. You know, it's about him. You know what I mean? It's about your child. You know, and there's something refreshing about that.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
How old were you when you had the car? Late 20s?
27, I think. Yeah.
See, 27, 28, I look back, that's around the time I was like, that was the time I was already feeling like, you know what, I'm ready to be a father, man. I'm responsible enough. I'm going to take care of myself, you know? And that's a good age to me. It's at
Yeah.
27 when you got 3 years to contemplate into your 30s. So you don't have to really rush. For
Yeah.
those of you around that age, you know? Yeah. You know, there's a point of your life, like my life right now, for some reason, man, I'm falling in love with kids again. Why? Maybe because I'm going into that grandfather phase. Whenever that happens, you know what I mean? Whatever. So whatever happens, you know, I'm ready for it and everything. But as of right now, I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'm gonna enjoy my life, man. I'm gonna enjoy my life. You know what I mean? It's like, and this is part of it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, being a father for sure it's amazing, man. It's you know, it's too bad more men don't see it like that. But shout out to the ones that do.
Well, I mean, you know, I mean, the way I feel about my 3 children, 2 boys and a girl. So I've been a father 3 times over, and they're all different. But the love that you have for them, for me, was all the same. I love all my kids, no different than the other. I never favored. I never, truthfully, I love them all the same. But I also punish them the same, and that's important.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, life itself just does it without even you doing shit with it. It's just gonna do it. It's gonna do it for you. Yeah. So because that's happening, I'm going. You know what? I'm just gonna enjoy my life. I'm just gonna enjoy where I am right now, what I can do right now, and I'm like 55 years old. I weigh about 155, 156. My blood pressure is going down. My kids are good and everything. You know, I'm helping my
Yeah.
neighbor. I'm doing a podcast with, you know, I got a room. I'm ready to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still feeling good and everything. I'm just ready to restart and everything, start another level of my life. And having this show, man, this is like witnessing, bro, for real.
Yeah. Every week it gets more real, more surreal, whatever.
Boy,
You
did
got,
you just say surreal?
I think I don't know. It
You
gets
said surreal, man. I mean,
is that what is that?
man, look it up, surreal, man, because surreal is still another level.
Okay. Well, it just I
But I
said
feel you.
it gets more real and then surreal. I don't know, whatever the fuck.
Because surreal is like, okay, because okay,
It's
can we just talk about it a little bit? Like during the week we talked, right? And then you saw us at the where you work, you saw someone like laughing while watching our show.
yeah. Shout out to damn young gentleman's name. I forget his name, but shout out to you that came in to my work and subscribed. He was listening to the music. First he was laughing, and I noticed I was like, in the back of my head, I'm like, I know he ain't laughing at my shit. He's probably got a text or he's reading a meme. And I serve him his drink, his food, and then and I come and I see one of the songs playing. So I'm thinking maybe it's bitches, but this was like a few minutes after he was laughing. So maybe he was on to the music at this point. Maybe he was laughing at the show that we just had. I don't know. But I observed that, and I was like, yeah, everything good. I was like, thanks for supporting the music and everything. He's like, yeah. He just put his head down and shit kept nodding. I was like, cool. Just I didn't want to bother him to just like indulge, bro, indulge. Thank you for your subscription. And if you're watching right now, man, Harris to Drink It Again. We appreciate you, brother, and shit.
Absolutely, 100%, man. Thank you so much for your support.
Thank you.
And
if you ever catch a live, man, drop a fucking like, a comment. You know what I mean?
Okay, so after telling that story, you know where I'm going to go with it next with food in your mouth. What are you eating, anyways, Mister? One time it's like, oh, you no eating my show. What you eating right now, brother?
I'm not eating nothing. I was just chewing a piece of ice.
Oh, okay, all right. I thought you was eating everything. So, anyways, what I was going to say, see, hold on, what was that? Okay, so now, when you saw that and witnessed that for yourself, someone laughing at your content.
Yep.
Give us a little bit more of a how it went, like step whatever. Make it into a story. Like how did it deliver in your the feelings behind it, and how did it affect your ego, whatever ethos. What I mean.
To be honest, it made me feel. Yeah, I know, right? To be honest, I hate that saying too, because it's like, wait a minute. So usually you're not.
Yeah, like you're trying to prove yourself. I mean, if you're gonna say, you gotta be truthful. Whether if you're lying or not, we're gonna find out. The truth's gonna show itself. So fuck that word. Yeah. Shout out to you, Keith Morrill, by the way, telling me, don't say that word anymore. He told me, my boy Keith Morrill. He says, don't use that word anymore. It don't make no sense. To be honest, if you're already honest, you just gonna say it. So just say it, man.
Yeah. I know. I like figuring out those stupid things in society that we're just programmed to say.
I know.
It made me feel like I'm doing something right, and I might not have to be at my job for like that many more years. You know what I mean? If I can get one person to laugh, bro, one person to like it, share it, something that we do throughout the week or throughout the years got to resonate with a second person and a third person, you know what I mean? And through the music, whether it's my catalog, other artists' catalogs that we feature on this channel, there's going to be something that's going to take it to the next level. And it could be what we already have, just us sitting here talking, and then somebody picks it up. Oh, well, you guys are good. I'd like to see how you'd sound on this show. I bet, set it up. Boom. Next thing you know, we're on this show. You know what I mean? I see that happening, that transition happening through consistency, man. And just being patient, being
I just want to link all of everybody up to us, man, to link everybody to each other, man. Like, backlinks upon backlinks upon backlinks. I mean, let's share the wealth, you know what I mean? So everybody eats, everybody get their fair share and everything. And the people that we get to know that we don't know how to, maybe, we'll be the one that's going to basically teach them the righteous game, I mean, just this thing, you can make a living doing this thing nowadays, so, that's what I'm looking forward to. That's why what we talk about over here, Harris, to me is, man, this is significant, bro.
I found out about a new platform as well, Buzzsprout.
Yeah.
Buzzsprout. It's a podcast, but I don't know, man. I just fucking heard about it today. I'm like, oh shit. And apparently, they put your podcasts on all the platforms for you. You could do scheduled posting.
Also, basically, they can actually help you distribute your content.
Kind of, I believe so. They show you your data, your analytics,
and they show you your analytics and everything. So they're gonna show you the movement of your circulation and shit.
Yeah, you have to check it out this week. Maybe see if it's worth it. I'm gonna look into it.
Okay. So a subscription basis then?
I'm sure. Yeah. You know.
Do you remember?
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't look
Okay.
into it all crazy, but
We can talk about it, because
I was like, okay, it's another one though.
yeah,
But
we just got to be aware of what's going on out there.
yeah, but yeah, but they're more. They're more. I guess they do like. Yeah, they fuck with all the platforms. Like Apple, they could pull all your analytics from everywhere, and I don't know. We'll have to see.
I want to mess with like the production of the content though, man. That's what I want, because really it's the production of content. It's just it boils down to people want to watch what you put out.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah, from what I've seen from Buzzsprout, it's like audio. I believe like you upload the audio, and they got some software that like it's called Magic Mastering. They can you can actually type in like a keyword, and their mastering program will like bleep out that word, so you don't even have to worry about post editing your shit. You can just put it up and type in fuck.
It'll actually take away all the.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
and then so you don't have to post that. It takes fuck,
That
or it
definitely
takes.
helps. That helps.
So that I was like, oh, okay. So I'm gonna have to check. What the fuck is this?
No, because
So
really, man, the secret of the sauce is, man, if your stream can like penetrate through as much whatever firewall it goes through, because nowadays it's not. I don't think it's a problem like, oh, they're not getting it there. They don't have a market there. Of course, we have a market everywhere. I believe we got a market in Africa and Ghana. I believe we have a market in in Lagos, Nigeria, Kenya. I believe Nairobi, Kenya. I know we do. South Africa. I believe we have a market there. I really do, man. In Europe, man, we're already showing stuff. Why do we have a market there? What are we doing that makes us like be a legitimate content in that country?
yeah.
The-
Um. Let me share my screen real quick, just while we're on it, real fast. I'm on the Buzzsprout thing here, and it says, easy to understand stats, get listed everywhere, publishing made easy, promotion tools. Buzzsprout.com. Maybe we could become an affiliate as well. So get your podcast listed in all of the top podcast directories, from Apple all the way on down. And then, they got some shit over here. They have a free 90-day trial. And then it said automatic episode optimization. Don't worry about file types, ID3 tags. Just upload your shit, publish it, blah, blah, dynamic content. So,
wow, to where it's basically they're gonna select the whatever is gonna most effective for the algorithm for us.
Transcribe your episodes inside Buzzsprout to make your podcast more accessible to search engines, speed readers, and people who are hard of hearing.
Say what? Like we're gonna affect the deaf people?
Yeah.
All right, sign me up, fool.
Yeah, man. So we gotta see what's up with this one. And but see, I heard that they cutting checks. I heard out of a content creator's mouth that he got a check. He got money, sitting in his Buzzsprout account from all his shit.
As long as it got nothing to do with some kind of China connection where we make this thing, we call nothing but followers in the hands of China, I'm cool.
Yeah.
You feel me? As long as that that's why I don't trust TikTok, whatever. But as long as they don't lead to that, yeah, we can talk about it, right?
Yeah, and so yeah, that's something that I can check into this week. And if it's worth it, man, I'll sign up. Shit, because going into the second year, man, I really want to just be everywhere, bro. I want to fucking be everywhere. Like, oh fuck, like YouTube. Nah, like we got our shit audio, like audio
Nah,
out.
man, I'm talking about the second year, bro. I'm talking about we got our own like 4K cameras, our own lighting system, whatever, our microphone. I mean, we're making like maybe short little movies, something like that, little clips, or something like that. We just post it, and this is probably for people that want to become actors and actresses that are gonna be, and maybe the commercial. I don't know what goes on. All I know is this: that's what you do as a content producer, man. You do shit that's gonna be attractive to what people want to know about, and that's what we do. That's what we include music and that shit.
Yeah, for sure. But as far as all these subscription, all these other so much stuff we gotta take advantage of, man. It's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we gotta touch all of them to experience them. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know. I mean, it's like if you don't touch all of them, how are you gonna really know it works? Does it work or not?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's the chance that you take. You got to take chances in your marketing. You gotta touch all of them, and from my experience is that even if you were able to get, oh man, 40% of the 100% you put in, but you're able to basically get 40% of that, you still got 40%. You know, like you still got 40%. The 70% went to whatever loss it was and whatnot, and of course, that's just part of the write off and everything. But you got 40% to reinvest again. All what you do is creating content. That basically, what does it cost you? Maybe time. Does it cost you money? After you have the equipment, after you have the software, after you have the so-called tools, all of those stuff right there, and you got all the necessary instrument to create the necessary edits how you want to convey the story. I think that cost becomes really, really minimal. And the only organic thing that you'll have is our voice and maybe the visual, if our visual even fucking matters. But the voice, I think the voice is there to stay, bro. So what we say, the music in the background, the freestyle rhyming, the deep, man, I'm just realizing all this. I'm going, damn.
Yeah. Freestyle rhyming. I don't know, man. Sometimes I be getting overwhelmed because I'm just like, damn. Like,
Hey,
just,
would you say it's kind of like a runner's high though? Like, like sometimes an artist gets that runner's high, like where you're just feeling it for that moment. That moment, that you write a bar or something, like it's the man, and then you like say it over and over again, and you start, what the, yeah, you know,
yeah.
you get stuck in that deep thought, man. Which,
Yeah.
which by the way, is like, it's for someone like you, I'm pretty sure that's fun to do,
Yeah. No, for sure. I get a high just out being creative, man. And then there's just with everything, people hearing my work or seeing my presence or you know presenting something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Something with having a brand, man. Like I'm a guy. I don't like to be on social
Mm.
media. I don't like to be on these doing the common Joneses. So if I am now having this brand, bro, it just opened me up. Like now I got so much more confidence because it's like, well, at the end of the day, I could talk to any woman. I don't have to worry about being a creeper. I don't got to be worried about nothing because yeah, I'm trying to promote my shit first and foremost, but you know, like there's always a reason now. There's always a why, bro. I wake up with the why. You know
That's important, man. The why.
I
That's
wake up
a
with
lot
that.
of times that's the one that we try to figure out, and we thought,
Wake up with that
but that
why.
was my why back then, with that why. No, that's a different why. It's a different kind of why now. And what I'm trying to figure out is that it may be there's 3 or 4 phases of the why thing, whatever that means. And why is it really for? And I'm going, it's for the moment, it's for the experience, it's for that. Is that quick burst of success, whatever that means to you, is what success is. They get your project done and shit. Yeah, and that's important, man. Did you have any of those feelings this week, man? I mean, what's your winning moment feeling this week, bro?
Specifically,
Whatever.
I mean, I always feel like that. Like, even every Thursday doing this show, man, I know this stuff here is like it's gonna be here forever. It's gonna marinate on the internet. You know, this thing could get 40 views 5 years from now on Tuesday night or something. You know what I mean? Like, it just, there's always a like we're up in it now. Now we keep growing, keep learning about these sites and services,
Hmm.
and then ads and just getting the name out there, and then like again that consistency. Like,
Hey, you,
what
you know,
what go ahead. Well, what we say, one of the things I think goes into greatness, when you think of great men or great anybody, actors to entertainers to athletes, um that immediate like, you got to train all year round, like being ready, you know what I'm saying, like consistency, like showing up for practice.
let's use Floyd Mayweather, who doesn't
Mm-hmm.
have a vice, but he's like Kobe. He is a gym rat. Like his regimen is key to him. And I was
Mm-hmm.
telling my son, look, man, I said, my boy, just because, and if this is true, I don't know. Honestly, for me, I don't really give a flying fucking fuck if Floyd Mayweather can read or not. I don't care. If he's, so the brother's dyslexic, so what? Does that mean you're not gonna succeed in life? Hell no. A lot of freaking dyslexic, I said, but he knows numbers and he knows the business and he knows what he's worth. Is he the best boxer that ever lived? The dude can make adjustments, and he's figured out boxing defensively. At the age that he's in, it's gonna be rare for you to try to attack Floyd Mayweather without him having a counter and will maneuver you. Yeah, you know what? Oh, Pacquiao. No, Pacquiao is just a different fighter, man. That's all. It's just a different fighter. I can't really say one is better than the other. I think they're both, I mean, amazing. I respect fighters, man. I respect both men, and both of their accomplishments is definitely worth it. Mayweather undefeated, Pacquiao was like 8th division or something titles. You just don't. That just doesn't happen on a daily, I mean, that's just. And what gives, like you said, what gives you that greatness and consistency?
Consistent, man. There's something there when people know, like when they can depend on you. People know that they can depend on you. When people know that they can depend on a service or a product, or every day, motherfuckers just they expect Starbucks gonna be open. They expect the doctor's gonna be open. You know what I mean? Like, and
McDonald's gonna be open.
that's why, like,
Yeah.
the companies are winning, but then even the doctor, like, that's why they're looked at in a
Yep.
higher.
Kaiser gonna be open. Kaiser gonna be open. Yep.
Yeah, they're looked at as that, like, you could depend on them. So podcast game is the same.
Yeah.
The
Yeah. So
entertainment game
so
is the same. You could depend on LeBron. You could depend on these. athletes, you know. That's why
So
they're
what you're saying is that whatever it is that you get into, stay with it. Stay with it.
yeah, and that's something I myself have not always done. You know,
I feel you.
I'm a product of not sticking with things, not being held accountable, because I didn't have nobody to hold me accountable. And then it honestly took me up until this point in my life, mid 30s, to start getting disciplined and becoming accountable. You know what I mean? I couldn't hold myself accountable at 26, 5,
Sure.
4,
Sure.
excuse me, you know? And that's what I'm learning real time with this show too, man. I'm learning about myself every week, the talks that we have, man, you know.
Interesting.
And then, you know, like this is our not our first rodeo, but like it's on this level, this is our first, like we've had we did the
Can I open up something there? The reason why when you became a father, bro, there's something about you that changed and it flickered and like something about you changed. And you know, like you got to this point, like
Harry's
you said,
drinking again.
discipline and like accountability. And really, most importantly, man, the love you have for your son, I feel you on that one. I feel you on that one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good to love yourself. That's automatic. When you're kingly kind of men like us, I love me some me. I ain't gonna lie.
Let me smooth.
Fuck what you think about me. I love me some me. Seriously, I know that sounds very vain. Perhaps it is. You know, the only one got to deal with me is me. So do I love me some me? Fuck yeah, I do love me some me. You know, but I don't depend on me. I depend on something higher above me, whatever that is to a lot of people. For me, that's God in the name of Jesus Christ with the power of the Holy Spirit. That is what I put my faith on. And the rest, I just enjoy my day, man. Oh, I woke up today. Oh, damn. I was able to drink like fresh, cold water today, man. Soothes my throat. Fuck, I was able to like fire up the finest herb and then get to see the ocean today, bro. Like, you know, and the point.
West. Stephen Flores in the building, Dover boys.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, I live in the most beautiful spot on earth, bro.
Shout out to you, man.
However, because of my mission to go back to Reno, Nevada, California, Utah, and to, you know, expand my horizon in that area, one day I'm gonna come back to Hawaii. But if I come back here, I gotta be about something. I can't just come back here and be about nothing. I came here to be about nothing, and I try to make it. Now it's like okay. But anyways, so that's a story right there. And what I'm understanding is the power to my message is the fact of like you hit it on the point, brother. Consistency. You know, it never left me. The dream never left me, and I don't think it'll ever leave me either. Because every time I try to leave, it pulls me back in. What is that? It's about something. What does that mean? It's about, do you really understand? Do you really understand the meaning of art? I know that sounds very, oh, that could mean a lot of things. No, for real. Because when you say art to me, it's deeper than just you drawing on paper on canvas or something like that.
Is there, and well, for art for you, I mean, there's soul in it, right? His spirit.
It has to have it. It has to have a soul. It has to have a
Blood,
spirit. It
tears.
has to have it. And there's some people who are just like gifted with the ability to explain it with their body language, their expression. Like I think Jamie Foxx is one of the masters of that. Like Jamie Foxx can switch on, switch off, like amazing. Like it's nothing to him. Like he can put on, he can change his look in just a matter to where it's like it's Jamie, then it's not him. Like how in the fuck do you do that? How do you do that? That's art, brother.
Or MK Hollywood MK Ultra program. Reptilian shapeshifters in Hollywood running rapid. They're everywhere. uh,
Yeah, just like people that when they write music, they just I don't know. There's something about the way they write music that just every single time it's I don't know. It's saucy. It's it says a lot.
yeah. You know, just a random thing. One of my, I got so many things I want to do in life, but I'd be happy, right? Say like this phase, next 5-6 years, I'll be like, in my podcasting um, media thing, learn to play this guitar back here and the drums, and and uh, and then maybe like, once my kids like out of grown in college doing his own thing, I could see myself just you know, getting together with some band, just to some random, just garage band, old
To
whoever,
jam with, just
and
to
just
jam
like,
with.
and just jam, bro. But like, do
Yeah.
it, just like tour, maybe just get paid whatever survival money a night, just to play,
Just to get you through the, yeah,
just to
I hear
like.
you.
But but
Accommodation,
but to me,
transportation.
like that's art as well. Like art is
Yeah.
something that the money is irrelevant to me. If you can get paid off of it, dope, even better for sure. That's the thing. But like I see myself. I'm on the search for like a happiness first,
You,
man.
you, you gotta understand, people like to do things. People like to do things. They like to get together with their friends in places where they can like common bond with something, and that's usually like something neutral. Like that's why concerts to me are amazing because concerts to me they already know you like, and you know this by following tech all those years. You know that the people. My wife followed. What's it? Incubus. I mean, she went to LA everywhere, and yeah, and you understand their pattern and whatnot. And I've seen a couple of Incubus concerts because my wife is a big fan. But it's one of those moments that you're like, yeah, you enjoy those moments, bro, because you're not gonna have those moments again. You're not gonna be that person again. It's gonna pass by, and it's gonna just happen, and that's it. But if there's something in there that you're doing while you're still maybe at that age where you're still young and beautiful and active and just lush and everything and carefree, and maybe there's a capture moment, and perhaps in your old ass, there's one thing that motivates you, and it's that one video that you took years ago. And every time I watch that video, I don't know, it happens something in the endorphins, happens, and the dopamine gets all excited, and then the creativity, and you start aging backwards again, and you start feeling good, and you just start like, you know what, man? Okay, I get it. All right, nah, man, fuck this. I got it. I got I got the, I got the recipe to happiness. That's what I'm saying. The recipe to happiness. What does that mean, Ray? What's your recipe to happiness? You know what? Money. Okay, I'm not even gonna go there. You gotta have this recipe for happiness. in the moment that you're in. In other words, everything that you used to be so uncomfortable with, like the bed you sleep in, one day you're going to be sleeping on hard floors with just an inch cushion between you and the hard floor. But that bed, if you lay out the blanket just right and the pillow just right, man, it is the most comfortable bed you've ever seen. Yes, like, take that from me. You become the most comfortable in the most uncomfortable situation. There are times when I had like broth and rice, and that's all I had for dinner, man. You know what happened, man? Through the broth, focusing on the broth alone, man, I was able to distinguish the different undertones of where that broth came from. It had cabbage, ginger, garlic, onions. And I tasted that. And I said, this is the moment of happiness. When you're able to get all the essence that you never really experienced before, but because of lack, you learn where to find the magic. That's the best I can explain it. And so, if you're an artist, count yourself as very blessed because you have been given an outlet to release all of your tensions artistically, which is what we love to do.
Wow.
You just got to find it.
Yeah. Indeed. Indeed, brother.
Consistency.
Consistency, man, and having that long view. You ain't got it. You ain't got him. Now,
Man, it's really it's how you write it because we all get bored, we all get sick of it, we all get tired of it, we all get like maniacal.
I felt like I've always had. I got pretty damn good patience, man. Like I really do, bro. I'm patient with people. This one thing I pride myself on.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about that, man. Because you know what? Because patience, man, really, really, for real, patience says a lot.
Bro, patience. Like a lot of people, these days, and women, a lot of women, but men too. They're quick to, I don't give a fuck. Oh, like they're just so quick to like snap off. Like, oh yeah, he better. I'll let that motherfucker know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always been the opposite, bro. I'm very reserved, and I'm very calculated, dog. And I'm very quiet, especially around motherfuckers that I don't know. When I meet you the first time, I'm quiet as shit. I'm observing, and I'll be scary, man, in the good way, man. I'll be scary, man. I'll be looking like, oh shit. Like if I say something to this dude, he go, oh, he go get all Hulk like on my ass. Okay, I know his type, and I would look at the next dude, whatever. Like I'm always just. But for me, I appreciate the fact that I've always just naturally sat back. I never really rush too much, man. I'm very patient in public. When I go out, when I'm in the store, bro, I never have road rage. Never have road rage.
Did you ever look back on why that is? Because that is a very important trait. Because my oldest son has that.
To be honest,
I do.
To be honest, like, bro, it scares me. It literally scares me how fast. Because if I'm not in check of my emotions,
mm-hmm.
I don't know the next person, bro. And honestly, I'm a little bit scared of like everybody's reaction time, bro. Everybody don't have the same reaction time. And so I've always been mindful of just filling shit out. I speak my mind. I do whatever I do, but whether it's driving or I'm always kind of defensive first. I'm never offensive.
Never offensive. Always defensive. Right.
Even in you know.
Exactly. You have to.
But for me, it like really it trips me out how some people will throw away their freedom. They don't even realize that they're throwing away their freedom, but a motherfucker would. Some people really just over a word, or you cut them off and they're ready to like get out and fucking hit your hood with a bat, motherfucker. Like,
No. Hold it right there. Hold it right there, because now you're saying something that just dawned on me, and what you're explaining there is your emotional anger. Your anger. When you don't have patience, you become patient. You get angry, and I want to talk about that for a minute, man. Do we have an excuse to be angry? Do we have the right to be angry? Do we have an excuse to be angry? And okay, angry is one thing, but do we have the right to put harm upon someone who we are angry at? That's a discussion.
overall, no. You never have the right to harm somebody just because you're angry. In most instances.
So basically, we're forming, okay, because I think we covered consistency, and now we're getting into the second part, which is okay. We just passed the hour. Long,
Having
long
long
view,
view.
long
And,
view.
yeah, and like what you're saying, and this could cover into
Now we
like
can
any
extract it.
young men, women listening that or mothers or fathers listening that have young children. You know, I gotta teach my son the long view. Hey, when you go out, I never had a father to tell me this. It's just luckily I know this shit. But when you go
Very
out
fortunate.
at night,
Okay.
you know, I want my son to have the long view as to bring his ass home in the morning or later that night, right? A lot of these kids go out, they're just revved up on the pills, the booze, the drugs, and it's short view. It's like, oh, any motherfucker say something, I'm tripping tonight. Oh, I'm tripping tonight, dog. Like, and it's like, I'm that guy in the crew. Hey, dog, relax. Like, you can trip, but we ain't tripping for no reason. Just, we cool. But that long view, bro, of like, I could see a fight about to take place. Okay, is there anything I could last words I could say to weasel out of it, or digress the situation or whatever? Like, I'm just always analyzing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Yeah.
I apply that to everything. Even
Now,
though
in light of what everything you said, you said something over there that I'm going to retract on this a little bit. You said, I'm just one of them. I just knew how. Now, in renounce to all of that, yes. But come on, man. Where did you learn your masculine type of roles and traits? I mean, and be honest, is it because some family members, maybe the television, maybe your neighborhood or something? Let's get there.
I mean,
you know.
Yeah, like I don't credit no man. Just kind of knew, man. Like, I guess hip hop,
Hip-hop.
we we're brainwashed by even though I didn't grow up in the quote unquote hood and all that shit, grew up in the dips. I still grew up in that era, in that element, and we really took to heart, bro. Like, I'm a civilian, but I still have this level of I ain't snitching. Like, I ain't telling, bro. Like, but see, my form is like, if me and you specifically do a crime together,
right?
That's some snitching shit. There's different layers to this new snitching, but like, I'm just that, movies. I always looked up to, like, typical black brown kid. Looked up to the strong masculine whatever gangster image or whatever whatever the
Wesley Snipes play a big role. Not Mike Tyson, Wesley Snipes.
Mike Tyson show. Hey, shout out to Wesley Snipes, man. Blade back in the day.
Them Tupac, does that have to,
but see, we're talking bravado, bro. Hip hop didn't the hip hop that I grew up in didn't teach no morals, man. That's the original hip hop. So I don't know where,
Right.
hip hop don't really teach you more like how to be a man. It teaches you how to be a real nigga, but it's like there's very few artists that talk about like fatherhood and like really represent and embrace fatherhood.
It's interesting for me what hip hop taught me is because it's interesting that all my kids they love hip hop as much as their mom wants to listen to that rock and roll and all that stuff, which is cool.
Yeah.
Me, I'm a hip hop head. I'm an R&B hip hop head, and then on the side I like jazz too. Blues, I like the blues, but hip hop first. Hip hop first. And all my kids love hip hop, man. I communicate with my kids through hip hop. What does that really mean? There's a certain way you talk to people when you're hip hop. What does that mean? It's a certain understanding. It's hard. I can't. Maybe I can explain it, but maybe it's just not the right time right now.
For me, more on the. Again, I've always been observant, bro. I'm more introvertish, and I always usually think before I speak, and I'm very caring, man. I care about how I affect someone. Like I'm not really that much of an asshole. That's the thing too about me is I'm pretty humble, man. I have this ego-ness, but it's really just this. I don't like to shit on other.
Is it a defense type of? Is it defensive trait you would say, or is it a?
No, I really like looking at myself. Like I really like myself. Like I really enjoy
you
mind.
Enjoy. Yeah, you appreciate.
Like I get a kick out of my own fucking imagination. I make myself laugh, bro. I talk to myself. I fucking have full-blown conversations with myself. Like I have fucking, like I'm a fucking weirdo and I love it. And
hey man.
But like if I have, I never like to that, and this goes back to you because I'm the same way. I don't really take compliments that well. Because even if I have something, like I used to hate this when I was a kid, and some kids would love this, right?
Right.
I hated getting new shoes because like I love getting new shoes, but I hated going to school and getting the attention for having new shoes. Like if I wore new shoes, I wanted to do it when like the other kids had new shit too. I always hate like when you come in with the new haircut and motherfuckers see you one way and then you walk in shave the next day and it's like I fucking hate that little shit. Like, God damn it, leave me alone. I got a haircut. And so I kind of yeah. So growing up, I've always just kind of been that way. But that lets me know too that when I get it, man, when I really get it and I'm winning, I'm not gonna really change as far as like I don't feel comfortable and jewelry and all shit on myself. I just chilling, man. Like
you feel no matter what, you're meant to do something, whatever that is. If you're meant to do something.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. That's for gosh damn show, man. Shit. Like the last thing I was meant to do was just to work and be a fucking Joe Schmo, bro. There's so many Joe Schmoes. There's so many Joe Schmoes.
I mean, really think about it, like out of everybody, why you? Why were you chosen to I won't even call it an honor because you figure if you're the guy that's gonna carry the message, that's a lot of responsibility, dog.
Yeah.
You're delivering a message, whatever that is.
Yeah. I believe that I have the blood of a martyr.
Whoa, we taking it there?
I truly believe that. Let me
We
just
taking it there?
I believe that
Wow, that's saying a lot, man.
I believe that I have that sort of
Like you
character.
will die for people that you definitely know is like, do they even deserve for me to die?
I
That's sharp, dude. That's a lot
yeah,
of
yeah.
responsibility.
And when I say that, I I again, I'm going to be very selective in what I put my life on the line for. You know, I'm not
Okay,
just
understood.
I'm not just going to
Understood.
die.
You're not just gonna like put your life on the line for it
Hell,
has to really be a cause that's gonna affect generations to become.
yes.
I get it.
But there's some things, even what just happened this last couple years with the, you know, and the whole shit. That's something that, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're forcing me. Like, I don't know. I believe
Would you
I.
sacrifice your life for the sake of your son's upcoming adult generation?
Oh yeah, like that's for sure. Basically
Like you
anything.
sacrifice your life, in other words, to make his generation be
Yeah.
that better generation.
Oh yeah, like yeah,
Wow,
for sure.
that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot.
Like, and you know, we can all say it, of course. Hey, let's. Hopefully, I ain't gotta prove it, but if I had to, something like that.
I mean, it's like it kind of makes me like. I'm not saying it's wrong, but I'm saying that's saying a lot, man. Like to help his generation become that better generation, you're willing
Bro,
to like,
I believe,
yeah,
I believe that's what Pac did and died for. I believe a lot of great men stand on things, and they die behind them, bro. And there's very few men in today's world. R.I.P. Kevin Samuels, you know, Andrew Tate, Corey Holcomb, you know, Dave Chappelle. Like we got these figures that have that martyrness in them, man. Patrice O'Neal, rest in peace. Like to
yeah,
George Carlin, you know, there's
yeah,
been they
yeah.
come in so many forms. I'm not just saying, like, when I say martyr, like, it don't have to be like a war based or a political base. It's just like
Yeah, for not to be martyr, yeah.
I
Like
have
you're willing to sacrifice
it's
something you're good at for the sake of
or
others.
or like, okay, luckily I haven't had to really witness this, but let's say, because I watch these crazy videos.
Hmm.
Let's say I'm on the damn New York subway, bro, and you see these
Hmm.
videos. Fucking some dude just molly-whopping a woman on a train. Nobody does shit.
Right.
If I'm around, like, bro, I'm just that. I'm built like that. Maybe that guy got a gun. He gonna turn around, and stab me 50 times. Maybe that's.
But
But like,
you're saying you are willing to risk your life to
yeah,
rescue.
bro, I'm gonna
Hey,
stand up,
that
bro,
says a lot. That says a
for
lot right there as a
for women
person.
and children, bro. Like, it doesn't have to be my son. Like, if I just feel like that. Like, and that's why I also, as I get older, I appreciate communities, and I actually respect, like, I understand what it is to be a law-abiding, tax-paying citizen. Like, I'm starting to, even the voting thing. I read, I probably, I'm gonna probably vote this upcoming election. You know, we'll try give that a try. But I'm seeing the benefit of, like, why people really, like, what's the benefit of really living in this community versus this, like. But if I had to see stuff like that, I have the modernist in me, bro. I can't just sit around and, like, especially when it's the innocent taking advantage of, or like,
You know, you saying that Martin is about you, that trait character that you have. You know that when I say that's saying a lot. What I mean is that in a very good way, because that is really the path of your life. That's going to be the legacy that you'll have, and perhaps that will someone will just benefit from that. Like I bet you, like a lot of people, like you know, R.I.P. Kevin Samuels. But a lot of questions and information that Kevin Samuels shared was pertinent. It's pertinent. He is able to position it in a lot of ways that some people, maybe men, don't know how to position it, and he did perfectly because he's right there, face to face with them. You know what I'm saying? So R.I.P. But shout out to that. He spoke like the way he did.
Yeah, there's certain things, man, and even like with your faith and with your belief, man. I know you, man, you're willing to die behind that shit, man. Like I believe, at least like you're that strong in your word and everything, and wherever else it may be, your family, or I don't know. There's a lot of men that, like, if the motherfucker broke in their home, man, I don't know, man. There's a lot of men that would, like, cower out, or you never know when you're faced in that situation. But
It's hard to really say anything. What are you gonna do? Because at that situation right there, you have to just deal with what you got. And does that mean that I'll help my family get out of here, form some kind of distraction? Whatever it is, you're gonna be thinking in the spot.
One of the
so
crazy stories I heard, I'm sure this has happened a lot of times, but there was like a mother trying to save her children from an abusive boyfriend, and he was like shooting in the bathroom, and she put her children in the bathtub and fucking threw her body over the kids, and he was like putting bullets in her back, and she was like,
oh my Lord,
she she was her
oh my Lord.
And he was just firing, and the children survived, bro, and because she basically sacrificed her, threw her body over her children, bro. And oh my God,
that is an angel.
I couldn't imagine, but like
that is what a mother will do for her children, man. What, I put that on, man. That's why I have so much respect for mothers.
Yeah.
Can and so
imagine? Yeah. Oh no. I mean, I couldn't, bro. Like that shit just. Ugh. I don't even like to think about shit like that.
I don't either. And those children.
Those children. That sort of stuff makes you want to believe in a God, man. Like there has to be a better, like, for all that.
There's gotta be a better happy life.
There's gotta be a balance. There's gotta be a.
Yeah, there is.
And then, like, and then to think, that mother's got to be, hopefully, in my head, should be rewarded in her next life or the afterlife or whatever her energy goes into. I don't know, but yeah. Let me. So my thing about death, right? Being a whatever, I don't know. Like, I just don't know. I don't really give a shit what happens when I die. I don't have a fear of heaven or hell or any of that. Like, it's whatever. All I go off of is what I hope and what I think I would want to happen when I die. And it's very complex, but basically, my perception of what I would want to happen when death occurs is in my head. There's not just one thing, right? There could be you are reincarnated, whether you come back as an animal or a fucking plant, whatever. Cool. Maybe some people do.
Everybody come back as you.
As
you are right now, but in that form where you're like, there was that age where you're like, nothing can be wrong. I mean, you know what I mean? That age, like, I don't know, 18, 21, 6, I don't know, when you're like built nice and everything. For me, it was during my track days. My track days, your boy's body was tick, tick, tick. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it was nice. but my face took sacrifice.
Well,
But so what? And
well,
physique wise, I was like, okay.
I don't
You
know
know,
because
when you come back like that, like you know, you're looking good. You know, it's like I'm on my tip top and everything.
that'd be cool. But like, yeah, whichever. But what about then? Sometimes I think like, say if you're on a mission, right? Like, say these people who are on a mission and their life gets cut short because of murder or some dumb shit, and they don't get a chance to fully live out their true growth and potential. Maybe that energy could be, reborn or put in someone else, or and
Okay,
and,
so
and maybe that person
I
can
wanna.
live. I don't know.
Okay, so now I don't mean to. You kind of got me thinking there, and I'm not sure. Let you start. I should do the stop to doing that. Okay, so okay. So you're saying that? Wait. Can we retract back to what the question was again? Like,
I mean, not really a question, but just like it was my perception of death, or what I would want to happen when we die. You know what I'm saying?
okay,
I have like a few different scenarios. I don't know. I don't.
okay.
I don't. I'm not really set on in stone. I'm just a bunch of
Yeah,
theories.
yeah, sure. It's like an idea, just an idea. Okay,
Like,
so what's your first idea of,
like the
of what
first one
heaven
is
is?
like you could simply come back. Like he's an asshole. He's gonna come back as a rock or a fucking giraffe or a roach. But
Oh,
then
damn.
on a deeper level, say like a Pac or a true king, guy on a mission to change the people, to change the world, and he
Right.
got cut down. Maybe that energy could be
Yeah.
restored in someone new, and they could try to have a chance with, like there's definitely some kid that has Pac's energy that's out here, bro, and the world just doesn't know, but he's like on that level. Maybe there's that scenario. I don't know.
No,
Or
actually, what I'm understanding you're saying, my brother, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that we're here created to inspire each other, to inspire each other. Like if the way you speak, the way you write your music, the way I don't know whatever it is, but it inspires me to do what I'm created to do.
yeah,
Like Tupac. Why is Tupac so? Because he was able to tell it in a song that he was talking and he was expressing everything that you yourself was feeling at that time, but really didn't know how to explain it. But Tupac was able to explain it just the way you thought about it. It should be. He was that kind of messenger.
yeah. Mm,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And there's some people just gifted like that. It's I don't really know how to explain it, man.
Yeah. And then yeah. So that's one, that's two. But then maybe I kind of like the whole purgatory, kind of like just sitting, waiting, just brain dead motherfuckers that like don't really have a place yet. And
Okay.
and then maybe those get confused for like the ghosts or like like the paranormal shit, because maybe like
Yeah,
because
that's a Catholic thing. That the
because
purgatory.
maybe there's like certain
Did they
things.
believe that in the Mormon Church, bro? I mean, because you're kind of familiar. Are you? Did they believe that in the Mormon Church that there's a purgatory? Because I know it's a Catholic thing.
I think they believe in different level, like based on your work on earth, there's different levels of God's kingdom, and to get to the highest level, to sit with God, you got to be pretty fucking holy and shit. But
Right.
but you could be just like a basic tier motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? You just
Basic tier moment.
there's like three
Yeah,
tiers,
I'm gonna stay right here, because I'm comfortable right over here. I ain't
yeah,
gotta do much. I
hey,
ain't
hey,
gotta do
hey,
less. I
God,
just
man,
got enough.
hey,
Okay.
I see you,
So yeah,
dog.
I'm hanging in there. Like, what's up, boys? Okay. Ooh, ooh,
Like
okay.
you're still in heaven, but it's it's kind of like the section 8 of heaven, and then there's like the the Malibu or whatever, the
Section
Brentwood of heaven. Uh, um,
So I kind of want to expand on that. You talk about purgatory, okay? So, and I'm just gonna Bible now. I'm not gonna tell you what chapter, whatever, because I don't know. So if whoever's listening to this, they probably know. Okay, so there was a part in the Bible that says, yeah. So what happens when we die? And so what's been happening is that all of the ones that died, whether they bury their bodies on earth or whatever, their soul goes to sleep. Goes to sleep. And then when Jesus arrives, the ones that slept first are going to be awoken. And then those are the ones that he chose are going to be lifted up into the clouds with Jesus amongst his angels.
Harry's drinking again.
So that's how it's going to happen. So that whole purgatory stuff is like, in a way, it's however you want to translate it. I kind of understand where they came with that, but the true honesty is that when we die, we like sleep until Jesus arrives, and when he comes and takes the ones that he chooses to go to heaven with him, those are the ones that he's going to choose the dead first. So the dead are going to arise from the ground, as the Bible says, and then after that, his chosen children on earth that believe in him during this time of pestilence and tribulations and whatnot.
Huh. Yeah, man, it's interesting. But
That's what the Bible says.
yeah, I don't know.
Trippy, huh? Trippy. I mean, it's like, okay.
But it's interesting because I had this talk with another Christian brother one time, and this was where I guess I call it ignorance, whatever. But I forgot that people that's the whole religion thing. I was like this motherfucker was really scared of God, and he was really worried about heaven or hell. And he's like, dead ass. He was like,
he's worried about getting to heaven. Is that what you're saying? But he might go to hell.
He was just really tripping out. Like, he literally woke up and that whole when you die concept, he was really on that. And I was like, bro, I said, I don't give a fuck when I die. I don't fuck, whatever, death, fuck. I said, honestly, I'm kind of intrigued by death. Shit, I'm kind of interested to see, not to speed it up. I got my son now, but I don't, you can't scare me. Oh, the brimstone and all that, none of that. Don't you want to? But don't you want to be, this is one thing the Mormons do believe, though, is if you're not sealed or whatever in the temple, then you can't see your family in the afterlife. And my mom's whole thing is she wants to see me and her grandson again. And she always said wouldn't, don't you ever want to see me again if I die? I said, not really. Because when I die, I don't give a fuck. Once you're dead, I'll be sad, but no. What about your son? Death doesn't. I don't when I'm dead. Do I want to be floating around with my kid in the fucking? I don't. It just doesn't So anyway, I just say that, but I still know to be a good person. I'm just don't want no drama. Be kind, and I would love to do all those things, but the actual I don't do anything good or different because of the fear of what may happen when I die. I guess I'm trying to say. I just
that is such a difficult way to live, because you're over here, you're in fearful of what? You're in fearful of living? Is that what you're in fearful of?
Okay. Well, let me ask you this too, as a believer. I asked my mom this thing, right? A lot of Christians, they say I only fear God, right? Now, that sounds crazy to me, and I'll explain why. My mom, being the most believer that I know, she thinks that's crazy too. She said, "Why would you if you're living a decent life, doing what you're supposed to, if your intent is pure, we're going to make mistakes, but like if you wake up and your intent is pure and you know your heart and you have your faith and you believe in God and you're, to her reading scriptures or doing whatever she is, she's like, yeah, she's like, why would you fear God? She's like, I have no fear of God. She's like, God's great, this and this. I'm like, yeah, I fuck with that. But for me being a non-believer or whatever,
agnostic,
I don't see why you would fear God either, because it's like, wait a minute.
Can I help define the meaning of fear?
Yeah.
There's a lot of different definitions because in a I would say
sorry, we got one new person up in the chat, Rob Noxious. Sup, y'all? Peace, Rob. He says, you think nuclear war is gonna happen?
Well, the Bible says it's like, be aware of wars and rumors of wars.
Every Thursday night.
Be aware of wars and rumors of wars. It will too pass. That's what the Bible says in Revelations and also Matthew 24. Like, we're gonna hear these things, but it is not the end. And there's gonna even be like, there's gonna be a lot of antichrist. It's gonna act like, and they're gonna say, go over here, and go over here. It says don't do that because they don't know here nor there. So if you're that type of dude that's like, okay, whatever you say, I'm gonna follow. Well, good luck to you. I'm just not dude. I'm just not that kind of dude. I am skeptical about everything, and my paranoia and skepticism is not because I'm like crazy. I'm not. I just want to be aware. I just want to like know what's going on. And you know why? Because it's my business to know that stuff.
For me, I don't know. I don't know enough about all that stuff. I will say, to my knowledge, right? Once you can't just like have a nuclear war and then we go back to normal. Like only like.
I mean, you gotta first ask yourself, okay, so if you had a nuclear war, that means you're gonna destroy something,
right? But isn't it like
what are you gonna destroy?
But isn't it like 90% of us are going to be wiped out, right? Like
but what for? What is the purpose of that? I mean, if you do that, you're gonna harm the harmony of Earth, whether you hate me that bad or not, to destroy.
Yeah.
You know what our biggest problem right now, bro? Like, yeah, there's 8 billion people, but you know what? That's great, but we're also decreasing in population. That means pretty soon, very soon, ain't nothing but old motherfuckers be around. Because we don't have enough young people coming up.
Yeah.
That's for real.
That's
for real.
Yeah.
And what's gonna happen is that at your age, because of our age gap, you're gonna be the one that's gonna be feeling, because you already know. Starting today, you've already know what's going on.
So, are you most? So yeah. I don't know about the, yeah. I don't know. I see it. I don't really give a shit about the nuclear thing because, to my knowledge, once it happens, though, I ain't gotta worry about shit anyway.
I'm more concerned about us having nuclear power to power the shit we need, like our phones, our cars, whatever the fuck we need. Nuclear power makes the most sense to me, which is that is exactly what our Albert Einstein wanted to do. He didn't want to fucking make it into a bomb. When they told Albert Einstein that the atomic bomb was going to be used for destruction, Albert Einstein, I believe, went into the depression, bro. He said, that's not what I discovered, this energy. This is for the people to have free energy. Free energy. We got it. And the nuclear war will not make any sense no matter what. What are you trying to destroy? My infrastructure so that you will build your other infrastructure on top of my already infrastructure that was already there? Fucking what? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, no, it'll be the end of the world, I guess.
Well, I mean,
I guess that's
it's gonna be what's hard is that it's one thing if the end of the world just happened, boom, done, we're all done. That's one way. But it ain't gonna happen like that. It's gonna be like a slow fucking death. People gonna start eating each other. That kind of deprivation, man. I don't want it to get to that level.
Yeah, no, it'll be like some real zombie. Like you'll be like some guy walking through the street, his arm melting off.
And it's already. You look at Kensington, Pennsylvania, man, and Philadelphia, man. People are actually being like that, dude. It's scary. They're not gonna be back to who they are. I pray they do. I pray that there is some program that some way somehow, I truly believe it, that the body can reconstruct itself.
Yeah,
but it can't do it alone. Can't do it alone.
Yeah,
I truly believe it.
Well,
however,
yeah.
However, I want to share this one bit, please. I just want to say this. I love the mystery of health, though. You know what I mean?
What?
I love the history and I love the mystery of health.
Health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I love the mystery of like how can we figure out this? I mean, when I say fountain of youth, it doesn't mean like so. Okay, so fountain of youth could mean like your hair's turning gray. So your hair turns gray, big deal. But your hair's receding. That's part of aging. But it's your soul. It's your aging rhythm that you see, and you grow old well with it. That's the part that I want to like broadcast and figure out how to do.
Yeah.
Like drinking tea, what kind of tea it was, what it does for your body. And maybe one day we have David Goggins on here.
Stay hard! All you weak men, you're acting like a bunch of bitches. Here's you drink it again. You need to put down the drink. It's taking over your mind, man. Stop being a bitch. I love David Goggins.
Oh man.
Harrison drinking needs to stop drinking. Go on a run.
I would love to do that, man. I would love to go I love going on runs, man. I want to be able to run until I'm in my 90s, man. I love feeling fit.
Yeah, no, there's a level to it. I'm not there at the moment. There's a synchronicity though, your body. I'm good. I feel good, but there's a level of just when you actually doing the physical fitness, whether it's weight training or daily, there's a difference.
I know when I went to Reno and I was like going into my late 30s, I actually lost weight. But before that, I was like your age, 35. I was a chubbalar, dude. I know it's because of my suit.
Chubbalub, what?
Yeah, man, I was a little tubby,
Chubbalub, what?
And it was like it's cool, but I didn't like me, man. I wasn't feeling sexy, man. And to me, feeling sexy is very, very special.
But then even that's subjective too, because sometimes, I don't know, man. You could still be healthy and like you never know what your organs is doing though. That's the thing too. Like you could look the part, but inside your organs is fucking corroding, man, dying, blood pressure, whatever, capillaries.
That means there's something you're doing wrong. You're either eating or drinking something wrong, or you're thinking something wrong.
Maybe thinking. I mean, shit. We all know those people, man, that have died. Like they be healthy as shit. Heart attack, 40s.
Ulcers, dude. Ulcers. Stomach ulcers, man, because if you got a stomach ulcer and like your digestive system gets all fucked up to where it's like you can't eat no more, and you need to eat because that food is your energy.
Yeah.
Like your stomach gets so jacked up to where you're constipated or you're like freaking diarrhea. It just ain't processing right, man. That's hard too, man. Because to me, I rather have my appetite and my daily routine. You know how to get rid of it and everything. So my answer to that is that I don't mind if all I have is some broth with some vegetables. I don't mind if I have a couple of oranges or some mangoes or something like that. I have like my thing is that what, live your life for whatever you're gonna eat that day. If you don't want to eat it, you should be like, I don't feel like eating it. Okay, ain't no harm in that, game. You're making yourself actually that much more stronger by doing that. There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that, man. There is totally nothing wrong with that. It's like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. No, never that. Never that, dude. Never that. Never that. I mean, your mind's gonna fuck with you like, you're hungry. Yeah, I'll do that, but you can freaking answer, no, I'm not. Yeah, and that's the challenge of it all. I compete with myself all the time. Just like you said, it's like, how many times did you say, fuck it, I don't want to do the show today?
All right, we gotta spit. Time to spit. Let's see. I got a little written here.
I don't even know.
I look into the heavens and I trip that I'm here. Cause I should have been dead, the abortion of the year. Grateful for an angel who was here on earth to save me. Came while I was still inside that woman as a baby, before I was a youngster, or could be a thugster. Or how about before I was even born? Yep, my life already planned out by the choice of a woman who couldn't hold a man down. Run around, sleep around, get drugged down a dirty town. Unprepared for your meltdown. All I could say now is wow. Thank you for giving my ass up, I'm better now. Certain people want to know about me and about my situation, what it really be. Doubtfully along the course of this life, I've wondered a lot of shit that kept me up all night. 21 years ago, I should have been dead, but I was blessed with the angel instead, who was there to witness the first hair on my head. That's why I sit in here freestyling positive instead. There's so much true nonsense going on in the world today. Well, that's been happening long before I came to play, but I know I'm here to stay for something. We're all here, not born for nothing, doing whatever we can, stay puffing. I was close to be grounded up like a chicken nugget, but I'm here for now, and I'm grateful that I wasn't, even though life sucks. I still got dreams of making big bucks. Back to the show.
Yeah, you know what? Back to that content. You know what you got to do with that. I'll be on your ass. You publish it yet, man? You mix it already, man? Did you arrange it already and everything? Did you put the beat behind it? Because
I try to give all my love to this game I adore. It seems when women come around, I have no more in store. For what it takes to build an empire, most people can't fathom. But I believe I have it in me, so I'm the last man standing. Whatever it takes, whatever the consequences I'll face. If it means my body being drugged and torn to a lake, I'm ready to make the best of my abilities and forget about the memories of my past when I was a child and needed sympathy. Remember me, cause I'm here to stay. And as Ray from the Bay started, blind dog broke, but pushing it until the grave. I was selling blood, he was collecting cans. Don't ever underestimate a man with a plan. We put our dreams first, get attached, get hurt, never fall for some legs and a mini skirt. We all about that work. Harris is drinking, business before pleasure. If you're thinking about the pussy, you'll forget the pressure. Ooh, yeah.
oh man, there it is, man. Oh man, now that you mentioned, oh man, now you already know.
Yep. I mean, we went there, bro. Collected can, donating blood. Man, hold on. Here we go. That we put ourselves. Business always before pleasure. Hold on, we gotta get this beat again. Business always before pleasure. If you think about the pussy, you'll forget the pressure that we put on ourselves in this business. For those that have been down since day one, you've witnessed the beginning, the middle, haven't reached the end. When we do, y'all, we scooped in the bins. Until then, we keep pushing, mashing, and muscling. Using every resource we got, never fussing. When times get hard and run into negativity, while a few punk tricks say we won't make it in this industry, literally, I don't give a dog's ass what you might think about my music, my people, and my company. You really think we care about our breath? What we really want to do is build hospitals and single mother watch centers, along with programs for kids. You know our future, because right now it's dim for them and getting worse. They'll never be able to experience a good earth. But if we can help it, we want to show them some green turf that they can play on and ride on and enhance their minds so they grow right along with the changing hands of time. Linebaugh Productions, Envy Records, 2010.
Damn, you know what? That's gotta be like published original remix.
That's the type of
Like,
shit we've been on for over a
so
decade.
much. Oh my gosh. Yo. You know that's how it's gonna happen now. That's how, because that just let it right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it's gonna happen. We just published it. I love it. All right, let's follow up. Let's do it.
Fire up.
Follow
Fire
up.
up. Never tire up. Because we up on the podcast. We ain't never tired up. Wired up. Fire up. Fire up. We ain't never sleeping on the podcast. Fire up. Wired up. Never getting tired, bro. Because we the podcast. Most of these other content creators doing 2 hours. We see you later. All right.
That's what it's all about, man. It's all about, man. It's so much fun, man. Every single time it's an adventure. Every damn time it's an adventure, man. What's up with that? Is it really that good, though?
Coming to business life, so I can be learning on what right instead of taking the wrong route.
Like, is it really that? Is it really that? You know?
I mean, hey, like you say though, man, like why, bro? It is that good, man. And now, like now's the time. Back then, we were all this stuff is becoming recycled. Some of it a decade later, 5 years later. A lot of it just in the moment. Lyrics, beats, whatever it is, and there's a reason that it's all coming back. Like, you know, it's almost like it was there. It was there, you know, being preserved until it was right on the track.
You know what I call it, man? You know what I call it, man? I think we call ourselves like just the vibe starters. You know what I'm talking about? A vibe starter. Let me define what a vibe starter is. In every single show, in every single whatever event that I was, and it wasn't intentional. It's just that, you know, for me, I kind of zone out. When there's something really good, good music together, man, you'll see Ray G. I'm bopping my head, I'm dancing to whatever, to it. I don't even care what the world is saying. I really don't. I'm at my moment. But when you see me move, it's not like I'm doing anything special. I want to define this a little. It comes off as a little dirty. It's like when you're watching a porn. It's not about like the beauty of the woman, really. It's to me what turns me on, and this is real talk. It's the fact that that person is enjoying what she's doing. So when she's at that moment, they're like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna zone out because I'm just gonna enjoy what I'm doing. That is what gets me. And that's a little nasty part of that, but you can take that example in all different aspects of your happiness. You know what I'm saying? That could be like this show for me. I can express what it is, because sometimes I go, like I'm not like I'm artistic, but I'm not artistic in that way. If I make any sense to you, but man, I'm a vibe starter, and vibe starter is a rarity. And it's not like you're nothing, you're more whatever. It got nothing to do with that. In fact, a vibe starter, you can be as plain as like in the crowd that you're not going to stick out, but there's something about you that when something moves or something hears, it just, with something nice, it just vibes and everything. You know what I'm talking about. Because you're a vibe starter too.
Yeah, like this. Ain't no women in the world who can get my love. At least not at this age. I'm about my bud. Money and drugs, sex and lots of it. Before I get in that position, gotta stack it. So excuse me if I'd ever come around. Approach you at the club while they slapping funky sounds. I'm just thinking about pretty soon you'll be mine, and it don't have nothing to do with me getting signed. Fuck a deal, fuck a meal. Let me starve and then I'd rather be single, playing guitar at a club and revival, and at least learn and then burn, party and roll up. Can't wait until my bank statement swolled up. For sure enough, that's when she gonna show up, show love as she smile like a donut. Yes, I be hoping, awaken her senses as I'm deep in her colon. Nah, I'm not joking, and nah, I joking. The further I get in this game, deeper the smoking, so I realize that I know in my name. If we get in the fight, I didn't provoke it. Hopeless, worthless bastard, that's who wrote this. Know this. If you take it, don't fold this.
Oh man, you was riding the wave on that one, my brother. You were riding the wave.
That was just one take. I could write it better. But yeah, that shit go. That shit go together, bro. Ain't no women in the world who can get my love. At least not at this age. I'm about my bud. Money, sex, and drugs. Money and drugs, sex, and lots of it. Before I get in that position, gotta stack it. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Man, it just be spitting out, man. It just be like,
right. And that's that shit. Like, back to being my sick self in my sick town. Oh, hold on. This one goes. Look at this verse. Oh shit! Hold on, I gotta catch it right there. Back to being my sick self in my sick town. North Nevada, Reno bitches, where the fuck I'm laying it down. Born in Las Vegas, where them players and them haters will leave your mouth tasteless, body lifeless. Can y'all blame us? Raised up in a state where there's no chance to date or go to your senior prom, cause you ain't gonna graduate. Now you sit and think. Watch me take a drink and slide to the other side of the flaming lake. Ain't no turning back once I reach, and I ain't go preach. Motherfuck our schools and everything that they try to cheat. Straight drop out, falling with my cock out through them stanky halls with no books, bags, just balls out. Straight hauled out, motherfucking sophomore year. I should have been a senior, oh well, no shedding tears. After 2 years of straight flunking, I said fuck it and started fucking. What? Smoking and rolling, cheaping and wildin'. You can still see me puffing on my black and milin'. Not giving a shit cause I roll like that. Very laid black cat with the black skull cap. Yeah, and it's like that.
Damn. That got some stank on it. Damn, my boy put some stank on it, bro. Where did that come from, brother? Where did that come from?
It just, I got a second verse on this bitch. It just oozes out the. Now for the second time, even a chance to come harder. Mr. Officer, get your daughter so I can watch that pussy drip like a waterfall. Ain't no damn scholar, grimy, uneducated street baller. Watch a nigga as I come through playing last 4 tracks that I ended up laying. Put my shit up on repeat as I creep from my homie spot to pad on Grove Street in my black Caprice with some original gangsters niche grubbing on my nuts from the passenger seat. Wanting to sell, wanting to tell, baby please stop. Can't you tell? Cause I see you posted up on the block in his SUV, slanging WTs. But I'm over there. Anyway. Yeah.
Damn, some dark moments right there.
Just yeah, you know.
Some dark moments.
Had that 2-bedroom apartment on Grove Street, baby. Real shit. You know, coming up in this life so I can be learning on what is right instead of always taking the wrong route and putting up a fight. I'm trying to get my life together and make it better for the people in it. They were there when I started, so expect to see me finish. Never been much of a family type. Don't have much to speak of, but I have some homeboys close to me that I kick it with up on the weekends. I'm thinking that I just might be out of place, but I keep moving on anyways to see some better days. No one can take my place, cause I am just me and you are just you. So isn't that just beautiful? Life is like a Rubik's cubicle. Gotta fit it together. Make sure your colors are lined up accordingly to whatever type of weather you want to bring upon the day. If it gets rained on, you can't celebrate your parade. Of course, I'm still learning. To whatever type of.
Why's my camera not on? Excuse me? Why my camera not on, brother? To get rid of distraction? All right, man. Oh, wait. Oh, why's my camera not on?
Might be
on my side?
I think you're frozen again.
It's okay.
Shout out to the listeners, man. We up in the building, man. Just freestyling. This music, man.
It's fucking tight, man. I'm glad, man. That shit video has been disabled.
Of course, I'm still learning all this. Just had my birthday, and while it wasn't the worst day, I was lonely. But suddenly that all changed when I realized I was only born as one man, one life, one chance to do it right. If you fail, try again. Don't mess up the second time. One light, one night, sacrifice or pay the price. Reach for the stars and the heavens. Keep your loved ones in close sight. Now that you know a little bit about me, I'd like to take the time out to learn a little about you. What happened to the beat?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
Can't see. You can hear me, but can't see me.
Let's see. Little froze.
We ain't faced out like that in a while, man. I can see you know.
It's been the last few weeks we haven't spit too much.
But it's a feel thing, though, right? It's a feel thing.
It is, man.
Yeah.
We got some. And
man, you know what? I'm gonna refresh my shit, and I might have to hop back in again. I don't know what's going on.
All right. Yeah, get right back up in the building. Get right back up in the building.
Brother Ray G.
How y'all feeling? We up in here tonight. We up in here tonight. Ray got kicked out. Now he's back on site. Hopefully the melon don't jerk us around. It's nice to meet you. Harris drinking in town. I'm drinking in town. Here we go again. World renowned. I don't see my brother down up in the struggle. He's still fucking on. He's still fucking on. He's still fucking on. And I'm right here. Tough and numb. In this horny world, girls kiss on girls. In this place right now, I'll make toes curls. Oh, that's what we gonna do at the motel.
Don't stop me, won't rock me, can't dock me. I'm moving.
I got so much.
Gathering.
Girls kissing girls, girls kissing girls. Oh, here we go. Watch this shit. I got a little banger right here. Hold on. Fucking one-man music show.
Yeah,
Harry's drinking again.
Straight up, look at him, ladies and gentlemen. The truth with the chaser.
Well, chaser with more alcohol.
I got kicked out again. There it is again. All right, come on now.
Let's go, baby. Hey man, sipping, keeping my composure, drink responsibly. You know what I'm saying? And never ever buy alcohol for minors, y'all. They be out hanging out outside the store, and they see me with the shirt on. Oh, you're Harris from Harris is Drinking again? Will you buy us a beer? Fuck no, little kid, get out of here.
Girls, you do that, man?
Hell yeah.
You're a mean old ass man. I'm not trying to come 18, man. I just want to like hang out with my boys, man. 6-pack, bro.
Nah, man. That's when I pull out that joint. I'll get you high. Just kidding.
Okay, that counts.
Yeah. Okay. In this horny world, girls kiss on girls. In this place right now, I'll make toes curl. Cause she flirt like she twerk. Short ass mini skirt, nibble on my earlobe. Little bitch making me jerk. Finna clock it for work. Overtime if it's worth it. Smoking on some purple. I hope I don't fucking hurt you. Cause I smash on that ass like my foot heavy on that gas. And I'll snack on that crab like you've never had. I'm a pussy pleasure pleaser, cunning lingus. I'll give you jungle fever. Charge amenities to my visa as we dirty all the sheets up. No towel, living foul, let it shoot right up on her back, still with a smile. After a while, girl, this pussy that you got is cracked. And I like to sit there and watch it drip, that from the back.
Damn, you are nasty. Okay?
That's real spiel. That I actually wrote that verse just recently.
What you gonna do? Why not?
Girls kissing girls, but the actual hook is like, girls kissing girls, flirt with me, feed me your energy. Got me so stiff from the words that you telling me. It's a different beat than this, but that shit kind of go.
What was the original though? Girls, what was the original? How'd it go?
I can't really say the hook on this beat, but let me see. It's like a.
What happened to my camera again? I'll use it.
Ooh. Okay. Raise camera. Raise camera. Raise camera. Camera be fucking up. Camera be running up. Fucking up the stream. Camera fucking up the stream. Man, we gotta get better fucking equipment. But that's coming in due time. I can still hear you though. But no, but the hook's like
you gotta see me.
Girls kissing girls. Flirt. Let's see.
The original. Got it.
That's not gold. But the hook's like girls kiss.
Don't let me get onto the thing, because you know me, I become a little magic. I see it on my chance. It's a
Flirt,
thing.
flirt with
Hmm.
me. Feed me your energy. Got me so stiff from the words that you telling me. Tongue to the neck, warm breath in me ear. Fuck it though. I think we should go and do it right here. Like it's a different beat though. It's like girls kissing girls. Uh, flirt with me, feed me your energy. Got me so stiff from the words that you telling me. Tongue to the neck, warm breath in me ear. Fuck it though. I think we should go and do it right here.
That's right.
And like in this horny world, girls kiss on girls. In this place right now, I'll make toes curl, cause she flirt like she twerk, short ass mini skirt, nibble on my earlobe, little bitch making me jerk. And the clock in for work. Overtime if it's worth it. Smoking some purple. Yeah, we got a little something, man. Desert Underground Volume 3.
Man, you just described what your dick was feeling in a very clear manner, brother.
Yeah, I did. Oh, dude,
You
do you
just
think?
described what your dick gonna do, man. That's like, wow.
Yeah. I get very descriptive. You know, I have some erotica, bro. I do write erotica in my free time.
Right. There's something about that fascinates your ass, though.
Yeah.
Let's get into that, though, because that's a form of art in itself.
Do I need to pull out my erotica? Because like I got some lyrics, man. I like to be very descriptive when describing the woman and my hunger for lust. Because in the music, see, I take my personal experience, but in the music, I want to be so descriptive and vivid with my detail that it brings me the exact thing that I'm writing about. So, and I think that's what a lot of artists do. They may not have the women in the menage a trois in the beginning, but because they write it and
I
they
think there's something powerful about your mouth and your tongue, like
Mhm.
just hitting the labia, that point
Yeah,
of like vulnerability and the reaction that she's gonna get from that. You
yeah,
know that your mouth is manipulating a part of it that's the most sensitive, and then it's like as a man, you gotta be able to know how to do your shit. You gotta know how to work that. You know what I mean? It's part of your manlyhood. You're
yeah,
not just gonna go over there and just. You gotta know how to prepare it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. And,
No,
and
I'm a master at that shit, man.
that's why I use the words cunning lingus, the the official
Yeah,
term for a pussy
yeah.
eater. When you're a
I think
cunning
I
lingus
mean I think
master, you know.
yeah, like like you don't even have to put your whole finger in there. You just gotta like know what part it is to like the sensitive part, and then the rest. Let your tongue and your lips do the work, man, and just know exactly where to put it and where it feels the most, and she's just gonna go, oh.
There's something that I love pleasing a woman, man. It's
Oh
the
no, there is something kingly about it. I feel you. It's there's something very kingly, very manly, very human about it. It's something we got to do. It's like
animalistic too. I mean, I don't maybe human, but it's like
because when you go down on the queen and the queen at that moment, you're like showing your vulnerability at the same time, giving her the most erotic moment that she will ever like
well
feel. Like
when
she feels like she's dominating you, but is she really though?
you know, when
Is she really dominating you now? You're actually quite the opposite.
no I the reason I one of the reasons I love eating pussy so much is
It
because
feels great.
you literally can control a woman like you're controlling her
Exactly.
with her tongue, and especially when they start to
Exactly.
grip up and try to run away, and you fucking grab their motherfucking legs and you pull their ass back down, and you
The vulnerability of like that's right. I'm still a man.
and you just fucking
got you. Like,
until they like begging, like no more, falling off the bed and shit, kicking you in the face. Yeah,
yeah, and you gotta know how to treat a woman. You know, you just gotta make, you have to make her feel special at that moment. That's very important in a woman, man. Like, don't just like, oh, this and that, and get, you know, no, man, make it special, because that does something to you as you get older. Because as you get older, I'm gonna talk real here. Like, you know, you may not get that erection as often as you, and if you do, it ain't gonna last very long. That's the reality of it all. I'm sorry to say it that way, man, but that's just the way it is.
oh yeah, I mean, I'm good there. Yeah, I'm shit.
Yeah, no, you should, because you're still at that age, you know. But you
Yeah,
know,
but
as you get older,
yeah, but yeah,
and
10,
that's good. But where you are, that's totally normal.
yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm not even thinking about no ED. Thank you. I'll worry about that. I don't think that's gonna occur anytime soon though. In the next 5 to 7, 10 years, I don't. No
what do you
reason.
mean?
Like struggling to get a hard on. Like maybe like after I don't know when
You know, okay. This is what I got to tell you about it. Okay, I don't have it as old as I am,
yeah. I mean 55.
and you know, I don't know. No, I'll be honest with you, man. There's a lot my age and even younger that can't. They won't admit it. It's a very sensitive topic for men.
Yeah. No, man, I don't know what the fuck it is, bro. That's why I'm trying to get as much fucking in as I can, bro. I'm talking about I still get erections like I never missed a beat. I could ejaculate 4 or 5 times a day, still want
That's
more.
great, man. Fucking, that's great.
I just get hard
That's awesome.
without thinking about shit. I'll just be
Yep.
just random like fucking hard on the way to work, hard at
Yep.
work.
That is
Don't
absolutely amazing. That's great.
take a piss, walk back with
Yep.
with a fucking hard ass pee boner.
Yeah. A little club.
I
Yeah.
don't boners all day, man.
No, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, be happy. No, for real, man. Really, I'm not even lying to you, man. Be happy, man. Be
Oh,
happy for
I am.
boners, man.
Nah, I am.
Boner every day, because you will know, really, for real. Yeah, no, it's really thing. A lot of it is mental. A lot of it is, you know, a lot of it is, you know, there's a portion of it is diet, but a lot of it is mental. A lot of it is basically, you know, just, you know, the way your perception and all that stuff. It's a lot of it's mental, man. You know, and
Yeah,
embrace it.
yeah, hell yeah. No, I plan to.
Yeah, because I know that I'm not gonna stop being a man,
Yeah,
and I don't regret anything about what's happening to me, good or bad. Either way, I'm enjoying it because I'm living in this moment right now.
yeah,
I'm living in this moment right now, and I'm able to witness a moment where I can see other people that are enjoying this same moment with me. You feel me? You know, and I say that to a lot of people that they shouldn't take that for granted, because you know what's left is basically us, dude. Us, man. Whatever that us is, and however that big that us is in you or you have, that's really what matters in the future, man. Like, how big is your us? You know.
yeah.
And for me, to me, in the lifetime I'm gonna live, I just want my us to be so big enough to where it's like, I know it will take care of your children's us time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I want to look at it. It's like, that's what's important to me. You know, is the us time. How important was that to you? You know, I mean, shit. Yeah, man. Like the music that we produce. This is the us time. Man, I'm feeling good, man. I mean that's really good. I needed that.
Yeah, you seem you seem very more relaxed tonight.
Yes, I am, brother, man. It's been I haven't been in this mental state in a while. You know, your brother's been working and been having money in my pocket. I'm able to afford to provide dinner for my family. And it's not a lot, but the fact of that I'm doing something for them. So shout out to my neighbor Jason, who helped me get there, and been helping them out and helping me out, just helping each other out. And it was good, man. It was a good day. And Jason allows me to pray for him, and we have a prayer every morning, man. And my brother Jason, man, he should fuck your podcast. I gave him a hard time about that. Yeah, fuck your podcast, dude. That's fine. Oh, yeah. But no, that's cool, man. I mean, that's gonna go down in history, man. That's a classic right there. Had a lot of classics. Had a lot of classics, man. You need that though, you know.
Yeah, we've had a
But
good show, man. A good actually today's the 10th month. Exactly. 10th month anniversary.
thank
We
you
got
anniversary of us coming
we got yeah, man, like three more, well, two more,
out.
three
Wait,
more.
did we start January 6th?
Yeah.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
January 6th. No, because you know what happened on January 6th, right?
Yeah, yeah. Whole Capitol.
That's when the people went into the White House and just freaking just
Yeah.
went there. That was when the changing of the presidency came about. We started January 6th, no kidding.
Yeah.
Damn, not only that, we started at a time when it was like historical, dude. People
Oh,
like
was that this year or was that last year though? Already. That was last year, right? Or was that
22. No, I mean the thing is that okay, January. No, I mean no, but what I'm saying is that I mean yeah, it may have happened like the year prior, 2022.
yeah, no, but that's always gonna be a historical day though, yeah. No, the
January
first
6th, though, the time, January 6th. And it's kind of perfect because it's kind of like our stuff, we start our stuff the year after the following year. And that's a memorable year to remember. That's the time
yeah, that's
when
how I remember
people,
it.
wow,
Yes.
man.
So just
See, from
after
the
the
get go, it's already historical.
whatever the third, you know, whatever the
Yeah.
Thursday is, the first week of January, it will be the 52nd episode. So that's gonna be a monumental one, man. We got to do something like big, for that one. We gotta,
That's a must, man. That's a definite.
the
That's a
1 year
definite.
show. Like we got to do like a 8 hour fucking 1 year anniversary show or something.
Eight
And,
hours. Damn, we did that one time. Remember?
yeah, like invite. We want to make it a thing, man.
Wow, we
Maybe
mean.
maybe I can go to Windover and do the live. Rent out the room January, bro.
Oh, wait a minute. That's the one that you've been saying you're gonna do, right?
Let's drink it again live from the Montego Bay. I want to rent a big ass a suite, man.
All
Set up my
right. Then
shit.
you know what? Set a date, brother.
I want to do a
That
live fucking podcast, man.
you should, man. I think that'd be great.
and mix it in with some artists just spitting right there on the live. Yo, we up in the fucking Montego
You
Bay.
want to set it to her. You want to set it to her when I get there, man? Because when I get there,
it just it's like whatever happened. There's
I mean, wishful thinking. You know what I mean?
We'll do whatever comes first. I'm just
Because that's hyping me up, dude. Because it's like, I know when I get there, there's something that we're gonna basically ignite. I just know it.
Nah, we can
man.
Yeah, we can. So many things. Yeah, but maybe that one. Maybe like maybe the year show. I don't know, man. But it's been a good run so far, man. 10 months. Man, 10 months in a row, like a year straight. Like this is who I am. Like everybody around me in my immediate circle knows. Don't fucking call me on Thursday night. Like, don't do shit. Like, I'm in the game. I take my kid to school, come home, I get right to editing, or I do a little workout, whatever, go run some errands. Like, I'm a YouTuber. I'm a content creator. I'm an influencer. I'm an influencer. Here we go again because I'm into it. And sometimes I just want to get a rhyme, bust it off my mind, just so I can feel fine. Like Ray tonight, he feels fine. Money in his pocket, dreams in our heads, soaring farther than them rockets. Still in 2022, 23, it's been a month since I've had a beer. We have no fear, even from a God, because God is supposed to have our back in the midst of darkness and deepness. We're looking at the fucking men with all that weakness. Fuck all that weak shit. We in the manosphere. Me and Ray, we putting up a fight against them queers. Against them.
There it is. Oh man, we are canceled.
Oh shit.
We are canceled by the incels.
Incel, we dwell.
Canceled by the incels. All this terminology coming around me.
I got another hold on. I got another
2 hours and 30. That's all about it.
Here we go.
All about it.
My way, how
talk about it.
Tough shit, caught up in the middle of some dark shit. As an artist, gotta get the smarts in. Pray for me to hit the charts with the top 10. Of course it won't be this song though. You already know. But how far can I go with these eerie beats and this lack of sleep leading me to delirium? Can't see the speed strips, but I'm hearing them behind the wheel of the whip that I'm steering wrong. Out by the res, and I'm hearing guns. Also seeing shadows, but I'm fearing none. Almost see the sun up over that pass, and it's soon to come. Boatloads of fun, dumb decisions, and cash. Yeah. Out by the res, and I'm hearing guns. Also seeing shadows, but I'm fearing none. Almost see the sun up over the pass, and it's soon to come. Boatloads of fun, dumb decisions like getting spun. And it chaps my ass, I'm still making them. Fuck that, come take me from. Put an ease on my mind, please God, I need someone. I'm calling out, I'm trying to switch. I know I've spent years lurking in the ditch, but I'm ready now. Tired of being Satan's pal. Thought it was awesome for a long while, but no day ever finished with a smile. Only growl, show me how. Man.
You know you gotta put down the clip, right? That exactly right there. That exactly. The minute you start, the minute you end, you know you gotta put that on the clip. But you better remember this, brother man, because right there, that is a clip.
Yeah. But I ended with that. To be a man free of addiction and confliction and confusing and drug abusing. Yeah. To be a man free of addiction and confliction.
It cannot be more real than that right there. You're saying things that a lot of people want to say, bro. Maybe you are that guy. You don't have to like live it like that, but you just gotta understand it like that because you can express it like that. You know, someone that's suffering from a certain type of addiction, whether that's drinking or drugs or gambling or whatever.
Yeah.
But what you're showing is that you are able to express it to your songs and how you're feeling it that way, and how you went through it in your own reality, what you learned from it. Hey man, I tell you what, that's a single slap if you ask me, brother. That's gotta be good. Moving on. You already know.
Yeah.
You already know that material.
We got
Damn.
we got so much shit, man. Eat lunch, motherfucker. Eat lunch. If you're down with them other punks, get sucker punched. Eat lunch, motherfucker. Eat lunch. If you're feeling weak and got
Damn,
your
I don't want nobody afraid to eat lunch. Motherfucker. I mean, lunch is good, okay? I don't want nobody to be afraid like, well, I'm gonna get poisoned. Motherfucker, eat lunch.
tired of those lazy ass niggas who want to talk about figures like they the ones who getting bigger. Meanwhile, they be softer than they sisters. All they want to write is disses, but their flow has got some glitches. And every time you call them up, what I say right here, look at this. I said, I'm tired of those lazy ass niggas who want to talk about some figures like they're the ones who getting bigger. Meanwhile, they be softer than they sisters. All they want to write is disses, but their flow has got some glitches. And every time you call them up, you get no answer. They say they're going to call you back. And every time you call them up, you get no answer. They call you back, so they was busy, but you know they acting, making it go and seem as if they're doing things. But the only thing that motivates them is some cash or weed. Goddamn, dude, can't we just laugh together? Come tight without me breaking out a water cheddar for your beats that nobody knows, or for a hook that's not getting sold. It's getting real old. What's up with the show? It was a done deal. Oh, now it's on hold. Bullshit is what I call it. What you talking about? All that loot that you getting, but I see you walking around and not promoting. You hoping that I'm gonna break off into this industry. Money for you I will make, but I will take every penny I get. Make sure it ain't spent, cause this world turning to shit. Pretty soon it's at its end. The last day when we all burning. The last day and when we all burning, I still won't pray. Now, as a
man, that's tight, man. If you can end it right somewhere, somehow, man. I got that written, the last end.
Pretty soon it's at its end, last day, and when we all burning, I still won't pray.
Damn.
You know.
When we're all doing this.
Now, as I say before, I'm out on the prowl, living real foul, but this is okay. Wow, dude. You talk about, man. Bro, we got oh shit, hold on. Oh, we got oh man.
What we got?
Man, we got.
I haven't even seen myself on the camera, so I'm just like talking over here. And I ain't seen myself and everything. You know, I told you about how I feel about me and love me some me, but now I can't. There's a melon now, allow me to love me.
Yeah, hey,
yeah. Drunk, what's up, dog?
Hop back in. Let's kick Ray out for a minute. Drunk up in the building. Yo, drunk up in the building, man. Harry Buster freestyle with no effort. What's up, big dog? Yeah, that's right. Freestyle flow until the end of the night. 2.5 hours. Keep on going. I was gonna end it, but we keep on flowing. 37 weeks in a row.
There you go.
Yo.
I was feeling a little left out there.
Need you to
I got in. I don't get affected real easy.
Gang. Hide the crew, bro. Harris, the hide the crew.
What's up, drunk?
Up in the building, man.
Good, my brother.
Yeah. Let's see. Hey Ray, I got a song. So me and Dove, we recorded it at his house. Never I lost it and shit. Okay, so back in the day, and drugs, since you up in the building, man, you can relate to this. If you're a weed smoker, but back in the days, we used to get the the sack for 20 or whatever. They used to, but then we had this thing like, we had this song called, we were gonna call it nowadays it costs $21 for a sack, because you always got to get the swisher. Anyway, all that shit's changed, but this one right here was see if the beat goes with it.
So you got the beat.
Nowadays it costs $21 for a sack, dollars for the swisher, just to get me where I'm going at. Knowing that I'ma have to get up on a hustle, dog. Get me on a mission so I could so I can afford my bud, y'all. Okay. Now this beat don't go with it. Hold on. I'll just read this like a poem. But this was to all the weed. It says, nowadays it costs $21 for a sack, dollar for the swisher, just to get me where I'm going at. Knowing that I'ma have to get up on a hustle, dog. Get me on a mission so that I can afford my bud, y'all. Man, what the hell is up with this inflation? Bud prices going up has got me losing patience. I'm waiting for my dealer to come through, but wait, he wants me to come through, but I ain't got no gas to waste. But fuck it, I guess I'm gonna have to, because I need that shit he be serving. And it be some of the best green. The potent leaves got me feeling legit, but I'm pissed off because I spent 21 on this bag of shit. 20 for the bud, dollar for the swisher. I'm looking at the clerk. She's a fool. She's like a fool trying to take my picture. Look at here what happened to them days where you could get a gram and a blunt for a 20, man. It's insane. Now I gotta break a 10 just to get me something to roll with. And it's not just that. What is it? And not just that, I'm gonna have $8.93 coming back just because of fucking tax. $1.07 is the maximum that you're gonna pay in Nevada for a damn swisher, huh? And then Dove came in with his verse. But
damn,
it was, his verse was like, he was, same shit, like talking about the prices. I think he said something like, man, just woke up, digging in my roach tray, had to catch the bus, hair braid, some shit. But he was rhyming like he need money for weed, but he got to save 15 to get his hair done,
You need money for weed. You need to take 50 and then to get the other done.
Yeah, like we was like, bro, like let's come up with a song, like just like real nigga shit, like damn, like we gotta smoke, we still gotta get a little bit of food, maybe a beer.
Can we give a little backtrack story of the Black Dove we both knew? Like, man, Dove. Man, Dove was Doug just got that appeal, dog. I can't even explain it, man. Black Dove, wherever you are in the world, bro, reach out to me and Harris Drinkin again, Harris Story. Got a boy, you know what's up. Wherever you are, we're building the food back up, man. I just trying to reach out to Black Dove, man. Wherever he is in the world, man, I would.
Yeah, nah, if he I don't even know where to get a hold of him at. The whole Jay James thing fell through.
Well, I mean, you reach out, at least okay. You can't really, you hang on so much, but as long as you got access to that one, but My next question is that I would love to know what Black Dove is today, what she's doing.
21.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be the whole part of the puzzle, man. You know, that's going to be a whole part of the puzzle to complete the ultimate product. Would that be the right way to say? We're trying to build the ultimate product.
Fresh could be 24.
Trying to find some more writtens.
Some written, some old tracks written back in the day.
I got one recorded track I would like to play unreleased. It's called Females.
Recorded, huh?
Yeah, I got it fired up right here, man. This track right here.
Okay.
This track right here is gonna be on the Desert Underground Volume 3.
Was that okay? When you say recorded, how did you record? Were you actually at the studio or just?
I think it's a Questa recording, maybe.
Another Questa recording, for real? Okay, so you're okay.
To my knowledge,
yeah, Questa built himself a little box that was decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, to go to that song stand. Mm-hmm.
It ain't the best. It's called Females. It's this right here. It was I believe Females. I can't remember what came first, the female or the bitches. I think I don't know. I think Females came before the bitches.
Wait, did you do this when you did this recording? Was it a collaboration? This is solo you.
This is a motherfucking solo cut.
Just you.
Yeah.
Okay. It could have came out at the same time, recorded at the same time.
It was probably in the same month or two.
Same week or so, yeah.
But if you want to find more about myself and my catalog, you can go check it out on all platforms. And there's the link right there, Harry Too Scary. Type it in Spotify. Go give it a listen. But this right here, it's pretty much some female bashing kind of shit. I was on my hate shit. I'm talking about some real stuff though, and that's how I was feeling.
Bitch, what the fuck you talk about? Oh, still got a boy. I don't like drama or bullshit. Drama and bullshit. Eat a dick. What the fuck you talk about? Girl, come and get some. I ain't got the life I want, but you know I'm handsome. All up on me, cause a nigga just says he's rapping. Wanna get tapped, cause you wanna hear your booty smacking. Trying to keep your image clean, but you like the sick shit. You ain't got a front, bitch. I know you be from the dips, and that's just how it goes. Fuck around with these hoes. Don't mean to disgrace your ass, but you also want some cash, just like all my fellas do. Why you think I'm rapping fool? Waste my time, I go to school. Education isn't cool. I don't give a fuck. How you really go and take the song? If it really offends you, go and play it for your moms. Maybe that'll help to understand where I'm coming from. Seems to me that you young bitches are way too dumb. Maybe I need to get me a piece of used goods. Been around the block too many times, but it's still all good. Wasting my time with you young hoes, hella dumb. Soon as you be 18, shake, jump, hella sprung. Dancing for $1, that ain't good, cause it's meaningless. Call it Mr. Hopper to the ranch, spread your pussy lips. Cause you ain't no good around me. And my crew, popping X, having sex all day, sipping brew. All up on the couch in the house with the curtains closed. Dicks going limp, so I can't stick it in the hole. I don't really care what you think about my size, girl. I can tell it ain't a problem when I see your toes grow. But when we split up, oh yeah, he got a small dick. This became my 5 inches, still has a job in. Bitch, females, these motherfucking days are caught up in their sleazy ways. Wanna know me?
had nobody to do the hook, so I had to do the hook myself.
Too sick, bitch. So I stay away from relationships. Try to get me all tied up in shit. I ain't no dog, but I ain't no dog. Wanna listen to shut your ass up, bro. Therefore, I must play the field. Who I want
and tell your ass how I truly feel.
I hate you, bitch. Try to get me in one, stuck there, dead broke. Wasting all my time and my cash on your ass. Oh, I don't really think so. Bitch, go to Kinko's. Make a copy of a boyfriend like Mandingo. But you can't get me caught up in your fucking trap. People leave a spider web, say so. I react. Nothing but the drama that you bring to a dude's ass. Chilling in the park with another girl smoking grass. Saying that I cheated, but you know that I really ain't. Cause I ain't committed to your ass. I'm just gonna think. Always hot, feeling fuck till the day I damn die. Simmer when you met me. Drunk as hell, 4th of July. Slobbing all up on your girlfriend and you eye me. Homeboy say, fuck ass, man, you know I'm trying, G. Anyway, in the night, gave up your pussy quick. Back at your girl's head to his face with skinny shit. He was all alone with some drunk dudes, straight to say no, cause we might go and beat you. So you didn't hit and give up everything you were told from your daddy since you was about 12 years old. Lucky for me, cause I got what I really came to your house for, and that was to put you to shame. Bitch, emails these motherfucking days are caught up in their sleazy ways. Wanna know me, but I'm too sick, bitch. So I stay away from relationships. Try to get me all tied up in shit. I ain't no dog, but I don't wanna listen to shut your ass up, bro. Therefore, I must play the field and tell your ass how I truly feel. I hate you, bitch. Yeah, this song was created dedicated to kids and all the sluts out there. This isn't a battle boy, you know what I'm saying? I don't mean to be a dick all the time. I'm actually a nice guy, but it's bitches like you fuck me over sometimes. So
Fuck you and go to hell.
any real women out there? Well, I haven't
met you yet, bitch. Any real women out there? Well, I ain't met you yet, bitch.
So hateful. Well, here's my take on it. I do remember that song. In fact, I do.
Yeah.
And if I'm correct, from my recollection, personal recollection, I may be wrong. That was a song that you did before you guys did Bitches. Because if you look at the beat and also your ride, I'm not gonna say it's the same. No, it's just a different kind of like a certain ride on the way you on your delivery on that one. So I think you did that just to get it, and from there you took that essence and you put that energy on Bitches.
Could have been.
And that's why Bitches became the way it is. I don't know. Am I right?
I know the cadence on that flow right there is in homage to Project Pat. To a lot of Pratt and all that now you got me in one, stuck there, dead broke, wasting all my time and my cash on your asshole. Bitch, go to Kinko's. I don't really think so. Make a copy of your boyfriend like Mandingo. That was that Project Pat kind of influence. Shout out, man.
Right.
Mafia. I would love to get, man, one day I'm gonna get Project Pat, Chris Calico, Brother Lynch on this motherfucking channel, bro. Those three fucking, I mean, Tech-9, of course, but Chris, Pat, and motherfucking Lynch. But yeah, that was I love Project Pat, dog, and but that was that flow. He has a song called I think, I think it's 528 Cash. He's like, we go snitches, bitches, snitches, bitches. If you went wrong when you're known, bitch, watch your back. And then he comes on like, as I sit in the cell, might as well be in hell by the ones who have told 201 bail. a nigga that I died for really was a snitch. Then I so then I turned
Wow.
by the sale some shit. So that flow was influenced by Project.
Because that was a vibe back then that you was, yeah. But I think that was done first. It's crazy. I look back right now, right? Like it's no big deal, but what? It's almost like when you came out the gate, you already got this like built-in confidence about doing stuff, man. Where'd that come from?
No, man. No. Going with it. Nah, I don't know, man. I've always had a vision, you know, even when I was 17 and I was like, I want to start rapping, make some real music. I had a vision, bro. Like I knew my name already, you know, even with my son, like I knew his name since I was young as kid. I was like, when I have a kid, his name's gonna be Dakari. I just knew that everything lined up. Like there was no hesitation from his mom. Like, yo, if we have a kid and it's a boy, his name's Dakari. Okay, that's cute. That like little things like that, man. I just you know. And then when it comes to the music, it's have a vision, even with the show, being able to highlight some of my older works, and then maybe what I have coming in the future. You get to see other artists grow, like the Chino boy from 2022 to in 2 years from now. If he's still fucking with the channel, like the growth, like to see the Xanders and essay habits, like I don't know, all that stuff excites me, you know.
The growth. You're saying the growth, the progress, the
Yeah.
changing.
You know what? I really like how Kobe talked about it, Jordan, the process. The process. You know, you have to go through the process and appreciate the process, the grittiness, the like for 48 minutes. For 48 minutes, you get time to showcase your talents, or for 36 minutes if you're boxing or whatever sport we're in, you know, you get 3 minutes in a round to like, and then but nobody sees that grittiness, like that sweat, that puke, that fucking 5 a.m. when you're not, when Mayweather don't have his chains on, but he's like 4:30 running and like getting it in, you know. But I
himself and his thoughts.
I appreciate the process.
Like just himself and his thoughts, man. There's something special about that. Just being in your thoughts. Like no one in this world got to know what's going on. Like no one is interjecting into your head, but your thoughts is just being processed by you. In this alone time, with that space between you and yourself.
Hey,
that is so key, man. That's important.
And to answer your question, I think that is kind of what goes on in my head. You said your confidence and everything. When I hear a beat, or when I'm thinking of writing a lyric or a rhyme, I hear it in my head, like with the beat, like I hear the shit mastered. Like when I'm formulating a lyric, when I hear a song, like I know how I want to bust, and every artist can attest to this. You hear yourself like, yo, I ripped this beat. Like you hear it, but then when you go to write it, it's like, damn, okay, like like how am I gonna come to, like, okay, like I know it, but it's like, how do you, okay, but how do I actually, you know, write?
How do I deliver it?
Yeah, like how do I write that dialect, that you know, that, what's it called, that, you know, that different range, that
cadence, that inflection, the ride, the flow.
Yeah. Like I hear the master part, you know, I hear myself as if I know I can do that and produce it, but then you have to go in and and like pull it out of yourself.
Yeah.
And because I already hear it, why would my mind? Why am I hearing I'm hearing it, bro. Like I could listen to a Jay-Z beat, anything, and be like, in my mind, I could be like, I could put a verse on Renegade 2, right? But then you go in the booth and you're like, oh shit, like. But it's that if you could hear it, if you could see it and taste it, like I could literally hear the
music. Can I, man? You know what? You just hit a nerve right there, brother. Because no, I feel it. Like for you to produce, to me, when okay, so my neighbor and I, we do like handyman work, and a lot of times we got some free time and everything. So what he do is he bump music in his car. And for me, of course, we talk a little bit and we say a prayer and all that stuff. But for me, I just like the vibe. I mean, it's like I can pretty much dance to any type of music or beat you put on. I can pretty much catch it, and that's why I understand what you're saying about how that's already happening. But I see it to me in movement, and not so much movement. It's like the timing that certain. I get it. No, I get it. And that's why I get you guys. I get you guys. How you see the right, I see it in the movement, or is it in just, yeah, I just, my, that's why I said one day I'll be bopping my head. Every time I bop my head, it's $1 billion. I don't even know what that means. But yeah, I'm sorry, man. I got into my little rant, but no, man, back to you, man. No, that's interesting thing that you're sharing with us, man.
Yeah, man. So that's a little bit about my process. Coming up on the 3-hour mark.
So we covered consistency, the long view, pros and cons. I mean, I think we should already. Now, the last part of the topic that we mentioned, early part of the show was building a relationship. I mean, can we segue into that from, covering consistency and then long view? We kind of did a little back and forth on that one, and then the last one was building a relationship.
Yeah, maybe we can, take let's tackle this maybe 10 minutes, and play some music, get out here, on a Thursday night. All I'll say on the building relationships is what we're trying to do right here on this show. And for me, it's communication. Reaching out to the artists, sending the links every week. Letting them know. Showing up when they got an event. I'm trying to show up to all you guys' events. If you're in the Salt Lake area, let me know, bro. Harry Too Scary will show up. You know what I mean? I'll pull up anywhere. I'll pull up. I'm outside. I'm outside with it. And so that's I just want to build relationships because with this one right here, it's different. It's not like I'm an artist asking for features and trying to really put out music and this and that. This right here, like I said before, we got to be more diplomatic. We got to this holds. I'm gonna say it. Maybe for me, I feel like I hold more power / responsibility with this platform than if I'm just Harry Too Scary, the artist. Because it's just me. It's just like, fuck the world, Harry Too Scary, bitch. I'm performing this and this. With this one, right here, we got a team. You're depending on me. I'm depending on you. Now we're building viewership. We're building a relationship with our viewers. We're building a relationship and an engagement with our followers across the board, and so yeah, I don't know where to go from there, but if
I think I know where you're trying to get, and the reason why we ended there is because there's so much other, and that's probably why we're and I say God. Some people say the universe. What put us together in the age group that we're in is because we're different, but we're so alike in like maybe mission. Um, I'm not done yet because that's not my job. Who, who am I to say I'm done? Done with
Last shot
what?
of the night. Last shot of the night.
Like done with what? I'm not done yet, bro.
Harry's drinking again.
And if I'm not done yet, the best thing to do is build relationships. Why? Because they feel the same way too. They ain't done yet. And how you ain't done? You got to build relationships, man. Friendships, lifetime friendships, and people you can talk to. People that just it's like yeah. Let's be honest. That's a stupid word. We all need attention from time to time. We all need that attention, that special, that special, sincere attention. Because we're gonna go into like Hall of Fame to Hall of Shame. That's just life. So when you get into your Hall of Fame situation, enjoy that you're in that moment, but don't think it's gonna like last. Not in a bad way, but just in a
Yeah.
real way. In a real way.
With the building relationships, I like how I kind of said building a relationship with the audience because initially I wasn't, and I'll be honest, audience, I wasn't thinking about you when I put building relationships. I was thinking more on the networking side, but I knew there was more to it. But upon saying that, and that ties in with the consistency and like relating our message week after week. Our relationship with, of course, the viewers is like our most important thing. Without the subscribers and people chiming in, it's like we don't go forward. And so I think that's why I wanted to bring that up too, is to like, whether it's engagement in the live chat, acknowledging them. We've talked about in the future, like when doing some sort of giveaway or like when we hit 200 subscribers, have some sort of whatever thing where we pick somebody, right? Send them
Yeah.
merchandise or so. But I think all that is just goes into building a relationship. If you send somebody maybe a t-shirt, shout out Drunk, we send you a shirt, man. Hey man, thanks for being one of our first 100 subscribers and rocking with us. It's like that's a gesture in to building a relationship. Maybe down the road, where whatever he comes back on the with something.
I do believe like iron sharpens iron. Sharpens iron, man. And if that's the only way to sharpen iron, man, then you're that iron, I'm the other iron, and we sharpen each other, whatever it is, there is there, and yeah, building a relationship, and that's the only way you can do that is to sharpen each other, man. And
maybe just an off thing when you were doing like what are some ways that you yourself like doing your real estate, maybe even before I met you, or like building Yam Jam,
yeah.
like do you have any techniques or just like how would you go about maybe building relationships, like trying to put together the Yam Jam with the JTNN and all that, like what kind of made you successful and
First of all, I just want to thank you for recognizing that part. Is for me, in terms of building a relationship, is that in my belief in life is that everybody was created to do something special. Whether that special could be something so insignificant to others. Maybe there was somebody here that was created to observe turtles, and they're like, I don't give a fuck about turtles, but that's their specialty. Everybody. Okay. Now, What made me do those things is because I love when people connect. I love when people. That's why I'm into like partner dancing. I think every person that's in a relationship should learn how to partner dance because it's so important. It's very important to understand how the hands talk. And when the hands talk, the feet will follow. And the feet follow, the movement follows. And when the movement follows, you know what the emotion kicks in. And then there's an understanding of like pure sharing. And that's what we have forgotten, you know. I mean, other than just a communication, yeah. But there's something in movement. It's all a matter of getting your endorphins so that you create more dopamine, more happiness in your life. And so I'm gonna start having a little video on how to partner dance and everything because uh, before I get off track, okay, so I just love seeing people connect. I just love, like what you said, Harris, when people are like growth and growing and changing and getting better and something that started with something they said and they really worked on it or whatever, and then it became like a somewhat so-called a reality. I've lived life, brother.
Yeah.
To witness that moment, I live life.
Yeah. Last week when you said remembering someone's name, you know, when you introduce them or something, hey, Ray, like that right there would be a key component of building a relationship. Like, hey,
Absolutely, man. It is a must. It's when you remember if you ever just took the time to do your best to remember someone's name. I will tell you that now you may remember their name for that moment and you'll forget and then you'll see them, but we don't forget faces. But the name, next time you see them, there's that feeling that before you open your mouth, there's already that certain synergy that people have that are familiar with each other. Like, I've seen you somewhere before, I've seen you somewhere before, I'm familiar with you, you're familiar with me. That connection, that's magical. And then, and you can go, and to me, how I do is I go like this. Ray, Kevin? No, it's Clark. Kevin, Clark, it doesn't fucking matter. The whole importance is that you put your effort, your best foot forward to put themselves first. Because you introduce yourself, that's like opening up yourself. I'm Ray, be safe. I'm Ray, remember me. If they don't, they don't. But if they hear you say that, you basically just enter in the realm of like that person's trust. And that's hard to gain. Trust is the biggest it's the hardest investment to do, earning people's trust. So if you have someone's trust, people, please, 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 please do not take that for granted because it's hard to gain it back.
dropping all those
Hope that,
clues.
hope that answered the question.
There's already a podcaster who does these when somebody delivers a hard hitting message, he calls them truth bombs. And he'll be like, ooh, he'll be like, drop one of those truth bombs. So we can't really, even though it's talk teach truth, but we could we could find something else. Another.
I know we
He's
can
like,
find
but
something.
still a truth bomb.
It's when I created that name, Talk Teach Truth. It's not. My intention was not to. I'm gonna tell you the truth, and you're all wrong. That's not my intention.
Yeah,
Really, kind of like the truth is gonna be, because the truth is only good if people knows it's the truth. They're convinced that it is the truth. That's the hardest part. So you can say the truth that you want. Truth it's very kind of subjective until you figure it out for yourself that you know what. However, I flipped it, slice it, dice it, whatever I did, whatever to doubt it whatsoever, and then you know what? Fuck, man, it's the fucking truth, and you're convinced of that truth, you know. But in fact, you know what? The friend of mine that I'm helping right now, he goes, you know, this and that. I don't know if I can trust you. I said, no, bro. I said, the fact is, I don't want you to trust me. I don't want you to trust me. Always look at me as if I'm gonna do something ill fated to you. And the reason why I'm not gonna do it, it's not because I can't do it. I am imperfect just like you. I am fucked in the head just like you, my friend. But because I fear God. Now, whatever someone doesn't understand, I understand it. That's why I say I fear God, not because God's gonna punish me, because I have that much. You know, when you respect someone to that level, and I can say that about my grandfather. I love my grandfather, but I also fear the fuck out of my grandfather, man, because he gave this presence of like he's not indestructible, obviously, but in my mind, he was indestructible because this guy went through like, man, like if I went through the kind of life my grandfather went through, my mom's dad, I don't know how I'm gonna live it, man. This guy was like, he wasn't the oldest son. In fact, the older brother was more irresponsible than him, and then he took over and he became like the oldest brother, trying to help out his little sister in a time of war, in a time of like pestilence in the Philippines. And because he had a little smart and he's good with numbers, like I was gonna continue with Mayweather. Mayweather is a mathematical genius. He understands that good stuff, and that's all you really need. My grandfather was the same way. He's good with numbers. That's why he became an engineer. Worked himself up in the Philippine Army all to the colonel, and he retired brigadier general. Now that may not be saying much, but that is hard to do for those of you that are in the military. During that time, during World War II, it wasn't easy for someone to come out of that one, and my grandfather happened to come out of that one. And because of what he did, I feel like I'm not even worth it, dude. Like I didn't fight a fucking war. I didn't lose like three or four siblings because of like, because of like what was that? Smallpox and polio and shit. My grandfather witnessed all that stuff and was able to survive the death walk in Bataan. Raised a family, and my mom was the middle. She was the only girl. They all turned out okay, man. They turned out all right, man. And I give that to my grandfather because I was fortunate enough to like, yeah, I took the brunt where like he's going through dementia. I had to clean him up, bathe a grown man, shit like that. Gave up my teenage year. I'm talking about 14, 15, 16. That's when your dick is the hardest. And I wasn't able to really because I had to be with my grandfather, walking with them in the mall, taking care of him and everything. But then, so of course, I am who I am. Did that stop me from, playing my game? Hell no. Hell no. Racy Abno just took it to another level. Okay, I know I'm with my grandfather, but that don't say nothing I can't tell. I'll at you, girl. I'll just come at you a wiser way. So I did that, and that shit worked. That shit worked. When you got game, and and what's game? Confidence, man. It's self confidence, man. It really boils down to that. Self confidence is sexier than as fuck, man.
Yeah, man.
So
Beautiful. Well, what do you think, man? I'm getting a little my eyes are getting a little heavy over here. We're going on 3.5.
okay, man, I'm good, man. I'm enjoy the rest of this dispensary greenery and watch me a little movie. And tomorrow I just gotta like do some yard work and shit. Eat me a little dinner because I'm hungry. So I'm gonna just If you don't mind, I'm just gonna peace out, y'all. Good show.
Yeah, it was a great show. 37 weeks. I think we covered good ground. Shout out to the live chat. Drunk. Someone new, Rob Noxious. Robin Noxious or something like that.
Rob Noxious.
I'm gonna go to work in the morning, do my thing. I'm gonna have an upload this week. Oasis clip.
Obnoxious. Sup, y'all? Sup, bro?
Yep.
Yep.
Hopefully he hit that sub button. Trying to break in that 130 this week. Let's go, y'all.
Yes, sir.
We'll be back next week, episode 38, man. And
38.
I'm sure every week's beautiful, man, because you never know what's gonna happen, but we just make it happen.
Yep.
I feel like it was a great show.
I feel it too, man. So what I'm gonna do, brother, man, is I know, you want to call me later on. I'm kind of hungry, man.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
gonna do some of this Korean barbecue chicken over some rice left over from last night. I'm gonna enjoy that and then puff on some greens. All right, brother, man. Good show, brother.
All right, man.
A review. All right, man.
Sounds
Have
good.
a going, that was good.
All right, brother Ray G, everyone. Brother Ray G. All right. Well. Shout out to the Twitch community, Facebook, Podbean. It was a very good show, man. Very relaxing tonight. I could tell Ray was super relaxed, hitting the bong and shit. I was in a good space. I like just sipping the gin, man. Sipping the gin on the rocks. I'm gonna make that more my go-to on the show. Gin don't always make you sin. Great dialogue tonight. Every week I learn a little bit more about myself, a little bit more about the possibilities of what could be with this show, with this platform. I learn how to maneuver a little bit better. Ideas always come to my head, so it's been great, man. Thank you to all the subscribers. Anybody that takes even a second or a minute out of your day to listen, to like, and we ain't stopping over here, man. We just keep going and try to formulate great dialogue and little by little piece together a dope brand that's just not gonna go nowhere. And we're gonna keep getting better and better and better. Thank y'all so much. Again, shout out to the live chat, Rob Noxious, Drunk, Stephen Flores, aka Steve Monroe, aka the Dover Boys. Shout out Chino Boy, man. Go bump that Kiss the Bottle and all that good stuff. We'll be back I think next week. Well, not I think, I know. That's a for sure. I was gonna say it's been a minute since we did an off the cuff show. So if I'm feeling froggy, I might do something this weekend. We're gonna have the 2 more clips coming. Harry's drinking again. I got a 15-minute Oasis clip from episode 29. And a couple other gems. Harris is drinking, yes, and thinking. Cheers. It goes up. We'll see y'all, man, next week. Episode 38. Thursday night, 9 p.m. Mountain Time. Facebook, Podbean, YouTube, Twitch, and soon to be many more platforms. Salute, peace, and love. We out this bitch. Yeah. Harry's drinking again.